Hello, hello, hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Wonderful, happy Tuesday evening to you. Good to see everyone. What's up, Joner99, C Calvary, Sammy, 16, 508, Martin Throngen, Brew the Deck, of course, Donovan Bain, Green Bolt. Saw Jay Zoller earlier, Swooping Hawk. Good to see you this evening. How's it going, everyone? Oh man, I'm pretty excited. I had so much fun playing Martyr Proc on Budget Magic that I figured maybe we should run back the non-budget version. So I'm interested to see how this one goes. What's up, Max Powers, Joner, Sammy? I think I already got those ones. Yusikin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Jay Zoller, you're back. Well, I guess you're always here, sort of. Good to have you, Jay Zoller. Of course, Supermod Jay Zoller. Slip Hey, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Lockout Billy Boy, Die the Lock, Andre Sholem. How's it going this evening, everyone? Oh, man. I'm going to go with Hunky Wapaki, something like that. Unseen Spectre for the 14th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Happy holidays to you as well. Big scoops here for our re-subscriber. So we have a new card. We should probably talk about it. I am very curious. I need your help with this one, actually. So if you don't want spoilers, turn your screen off 10 seconds ago before I put that over there. Explain this card to me, chat. Explain this card to me. So Vanna's Hunger has Ascend. It says if you control 10 or more permanents, you get the city's blessing for the rest of the game. What is the city? I don't understand. Are we like missing information on this card? Are we gonna get like some rules explanation or city cards or something? Or does that simply mean if we have 10 or more permanents, this happens? I'm so confused by what this actually means and how Ascend actually works. I feel like I'm missing something, or I don't know. Like I'm stupid for some reason. I should know how this works, but it's almost like a Monarch mechanic. Okay, so once you get 10 or more, so when you cast Vanna's Hunger, if you have 10 or more permanents, then you get the city's blessing, which is kind of like the Monarch thing for the rest of the game. It's almost like a way to create a Planeswalker emblem. Is that how that works then? So once you cast this or something else with Ascend, you like trigger that for the rest of the game and you have that permanently. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Dragon Egg, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, if they're all just 10 or more permanents, which I assume the way this is worded is like reminder text, they should be. It seems like the mechanic could be really sweet for token decks. It seems like it could be good. I don't think this card is especially good for token decks. I mean, maybe it's fine, but I think that it could be pretty good in token decks if there's some powerful ones of it. So pretty cool to see the new mechanic. Follow this link, City's Blessing. Okay, so so I remember seeing City's Blessing. So basically, Vanna's, whatever that card was, makes the City's Blessing if you have 10 or more permanents when you cast it. Then you get the City's Blessing token, and then you always have that forever. Okay, I think I understand. I think I got there. Thank you, chat. Delavark, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. We'll see about Momir. I don't know. The matches might go long. I'm a little worried about timing out. We tend to time out a lot on the stream, and this seems like a deck that could definitely be timeout worthy. Well, let's do our reminders. We talked about the new spoiler card. We'll do the reminders. We'll talk about the deck. Then we can chat about anything and everything. What has happened since we were last together on Thursday? Challenger decks, the death of dual decks. We talked about the one new Rivals of Ixalan card. Holiday Cube firing up on Magic Online, which is the greatest of cubes. I'm planning. You might have saw it on Twitter. I'm working with Tomer. We're going to do a team draft stream, I think in the beginning of January after the holidays are over. Do some Vintage Cube. Me and Tomer together. I don't know who will be drafting and who will be criticizing drafting. I kind of hope that Tomer drafts so I can make fun of his picks in a friendly way because we're friends. But I'm excited for that one. It should be sweet. The True King Fishy for the 15th month in a row. Back again. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. The blue-black Thing deck looked pretty sweet on Budget Magic. Anyway, let's let's do our reminders. Replay YouTube. If you want to find any of the old streams, or you missed some of this stream and want to catch up on it, head over there, subscribe to that. You can find all the old streams there. Normal YouTube. Oh man, did you catch yesterday's Budget Magic? Panzermonicon. I don't know if the deck is super competitive, but man, is it fun. It is so much fun to be blowing up lands, and it actually worked better than I thought. So I was pretty happy with how it turned out. I don't think it's a deck, obviously, that's going to like win a GP, but if you just want to make people miserable and trigger Panzermonicon and build your own Armageddons with Acidic Slimes and Avalanche Riders and Panzermonicon, it does a pretty good job of that. So I was pretty happy with how that one turned out. Also super excited for some new stuff coming. Stuff in the works for the beginning of 2018, which I can't really talk about yet, but man, I'm really excited. 2018 is going to be an awesome year for the YouTube channel and for content. It's going to be super sweet. Super, super, super sweet. Anyway, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playmats. Oh yeah, I gotta pull up the merch page. I forgot. Because it happened. It happened. I got my shirt. I finally got my shirt. Oh, where is it? Where's the shirt? I'm trying to find it. Where? It's not on. Is it not? Oh, where is it? It's not on the merch page? I had a whole advertisement for it. No! Hang on. It's not listed. And the page is freezing up, which isn't ideal. Well, I gotta find the shirt somewhere. But anyway, we got a new t-shirt. Apparently, unless I'm missing it, maybe it's not on the merch page. But the shirt itself is super sweet. I'm very excited for it. Let me find the link for it. All right, there we go. There it is. MTG Goldfish, I love Jake. So this is a shirt that I've been waiting for a long time. I am super excited for this one. Usually Richard makes a t-shirt, but I pitched him on I Heart Jank, and he liked it. So now we get a Jank shirt, and I get to wear a Jank shirt. So if you heart Jank, you can go to ilovejank.com and pick up your own copy. There's even free rush shipping if you're looking for a gift for Christmas. Gets there before Christmas, so keep that in mind. Yeah. Anyway, finally, we have donations available below. Definitely not required, but always appreciated. And I think we got some new subs. Martin Thorning for the 14th month in a row. Been a long time. Big Scoops here for all the subs who hadn't catch a stream but watching anyway. And Blizzard Beard for the 14th month in a row. Thank you so much, both of you, for your resubscriptions. Big Scoops here for our resubscribers. I don't know if I Heart Card Draw is next. Maybe if Tomer gets to design a t-shirt. Max Powers 13, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. So let's talk about this deck. This deck is basically an upgraded version of the Martyr Proc deck that we played on Budget Magic. So the shell is the same. The idea is the same. So the combo is kind of twofold. First off, we have Martyr of Sands. Basically, we got a ton of white cards. We play this, we sack it, we gain a ton of life. We have a nut draw where we can just do that on turn 2, play a Sarah Ascendant, and gain so much life that Sarah Ascendant is a 6/6 flying lifelinker. That can steal a lot of games really quickly if we just Martyr of Sands into a Sarah Ascendant or two. We have Ranger of Eos to tutor up all of our 1-drops. The other part of the combo is, in the late game, we have Proclamation of Rebirth. So Proclamation of Rebirth, 3 mana, reanimates 3 1 or less converted mana cost creatures. That's not really what we're using it for. What we want to be doing with Proclamation of Rebirth is forecasting, so we reveal it in our hand for 6 mana. It's uncounterable, and we get to reanimate 1 creature, which means in the late game, once we get to 6 mana, we just keep reanimating Martyr Sands again and again and again, and we're gaining like 15 life a turn, 18 life a turn. Eventually, we're getting back our Sarah Ascendants. We have like 80 life. We beat our opponent down. They keep coming back. You Fatal Push it. We just Proclamation of Rebirth it back again. Proclamation of Rebirth it back again. So that's kind of the main idea of the deck, abusing Martyr of Sands. As far as the rest of the deck, Ranger of Eos tutors up our 1-drops. We get a ton of removal. Wrath of Gods, also a Day of Judgment to get around Meddling Mage, Banishing Light, Oblivion Rings, Path to Exile. So a bunch of removal to keep our opponents creatures under control. Sun Titan gives us another finisher and works well with kind of our backup plan. We can just sort of lock our opponent to some extent with Ghost Quarters, or at least disrupt them a lot with Ghost Quarters. Squadron Hawk, make sure we get a bunch of white creatures in our hand when it comes to gaining life with Martyr of Sands. And then Gideon of Trials, super sweet. It gives us a way we can beat decks like Ad Nauseam and Storm. The faster combo decks that would be challenging to be in game one, especially with our mono white deck, we can Emblem Gideon, get a big Gideon down to have a bunch of loyalty, becomes much harder to die to combo decks. Mana base is really interesting in this deck. We get a bunch of basic planes. Flagstones of Trokir is very good for tutoring up planes. We legend rule ourselves, we get 2 planes out of our deck. So it's a way we can kind of thin lands out of our deck. We have Weathered Wayfarer to tutor up the lands we need. A couple of Amirias for free reanimation, a couple of Misfill planes to kind of go semi-infinite with Squadron Hawks, put a Squadron Hawk on the bottom, then we're able to tutor it up with another copy of Squadron Hawk, keep doing that for like an infinite blocker. Ghost Quarters, Field of Ruin to attack our opponent's mana, get him back with Sun Titan. In the sideboard, we're mostly focused on shoring up bad matchups. I think we're pretty good at beating down on creature decks. We gain so much life, we have so many chump blockers, it's really, really hard for creature and control decks to grind through what we're doing. So we're trying to fight against combo decks primarily in fast decks. So we got Stony Silences to deal with like Affinity and Tron, Leyline of Sanctity for combo, Nevermore to name a combo piece against a combo deck, Surgical for graveyards against Storm and any type of graveyard deck, Dredge, Snapcaster decks, couple of Disenchants mismatched for some reason, Celestial Purge to kill Death Shadows. Hex Parasite is kind of weird, but we can reanimate it with our Proclamation of Rebirth, and it's a way we can eat through Planeswalkers, other things that have counters on them, and since we gain so much life, we don't really care that we have to Phyrexian mana ourselves to do it. And then a Crucible of Worlds to just grind our opponent out with Ghost Quarters. So we can bring in Crucible, Ghost Quarter, Ghost Quarter, Ghost Quarter, eventually just beat people straight up as it is. So this is what we're battling with. If you saw the Budget Magic a couple weeks ago, this is basically like a upgraded version. With some things, it's not that much different than the deck we played on Budget Magic, but it has some things that make it better against the combo matchups, like we talked about. The Gideon, some of the sideboard cards that make it a little bit better. Let's do a friendly league tonight. We've been playing competitive leagues lately. Let's give a friendly league a spin. All right. And we're in a league, so that's what we're battling with. Should be interesting. $10 donation from Meandering Tower Shell. Mono Blue Living End deck is sweet. Yeah, that deck is super sweet. It was really fun. I think that was one of my favorite streams of all time, I'm pretty sure. The Mono Blue Living End stream. That was just an awesome stream. Thank you so much for the donation, Tower Shell. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, let's see if we can feed the kids with our super slow grindy deck. Last time playing Storm, you missed a chance to Surgical a Grape Shot in response to the opponent casting a Past in Flames. Ooh, alright. Academy Rector Spiked? That's kind of crazy, just from the deck tech. I guess it's really old and pretty low supply. Yeah, Infect does get around our life gain pretty well. I would like to avoid Infect if we have an option. We have never actually played Tooth and Nail. That would be a fun one to play at some point. It seems like it can be pretty good. What's up, Naya? How goes it tonight? Yeah, we might not be totally responsible for Academy Rector. Got the noise, did it. Alright, we'll play first. And okay, I mean, this is fine. It's not super exciting. Start pinging in with our Sarah Ascendant. A couple removal spells. If we get to Ranger of Eos, we can tutor up our Martyrs to gain a bunch of life. New t-shirt is awesome. Tooth and Nail into Xenagos and Emrakul is the best of both worlds. Yeah, that seems like the best way to just get the instant kill with Tooth and Nail. Ebergali, hello from the US. Delver? Delver. Okay. Not a fan of Delvers. Well, let's get in with our Sarah Ascendant. If our opponent wants to block and trade, we're pretty okay with that. Opponent does not. Well, play the planes, pass the turn. Invisible Sin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Went 0-5 with Amulet at the PPTQ, didn't even lose to meta, just got out-janked. Well, if you're going to lose, getting out-janked is probably the best way to lose. Opponent flips Delver with an opt. Mizuo, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Don't worry, Shaman Tribal is coming. It is coming for Much Brew this weekend, so there will be Shaman games in just a couple days. Friedman, PhD, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, let's just try to Banishing Light this Delver. Our opponent definitely could have a counter. Opponent opts. All right, maybe no counter. What's up, Average Toaster? How goes it tonight? Any idea why Delver isn't a big deal in Modern? Is an internal formats? Lack of sky cantrips. Yeah, that's one of the big things. There's just not as many cantrips that are good for flipping Delvers in Modern as there is in Legacy. Martyr Proc can gain more lives than Storm can deal damage. That is true, unless they have goblins. If they can go on the Empty the Warrens plan, they can kind of get around it if they can just make like 40 goblins and win over the course of a few turns, couple turns. I managed to beat Titan Shift by casting Emrakul, the Promise End, and killing them with their own Valakut triggers. That sounds like an awesome way to beat Titan Shift. Just got done with 3.5 hours of dental work. Ugh, that sucks. Well, I'm glad you made the stream sale mix. Average Toaster, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I think we're just going to Gideon here and start plussing on Delver. I think that's better than Ranger, maybe. Ever thought of God Pharaoh's Gift in Modern? I have. I think God Pharaoh's Gift in Modern is interesting. There's some challenges, but I would be surprised if we didn't get to God Pharaoh's Gift in Modern eventually. Because it seems like it can do some really fun things. But the Graveyard Hate is definitely a challenge, and just the ton of... What does our opponent have? Just a ton of removal for artifacts, like Ancient Grudges and stuff, post-sideboard. Even a Braid is becoming popular. Opponent has a Tassiger. Ooh. Okay. Well, now we might want to just Wrath of God before we Ranger. I think. So play Ghost Quarter. Let's just Wrath of God. Get rid of the dorks, hopefully. All right. And then I guess we beat down with Delver. Or Gideon. We do not have any Delvers. Get him with Gideon. Put it down to 8. Delve and Delver. That would be a good name for this deck, actually. Kind of like Dumb and Dumber. Delve and Delver. Opponent cracks are fetched down to 7. Hey, welcome, Sticky Chin and Goblin King. Good to have ya. We might just be winning with Gideons here. Thanks for the stream and all. What are your thoughts on Pauper being supported for upcoming GPs? Any more Pauper content coming from you guys? So, there will be more Pauper deck techs and stuff over the next month. Gonna try to make sure to have some Pauper deck techs at least once a week, and might do like a special video or article talking about the Pauper format. As far as having Pauper videos every week, not sure if that will happen or when that'll happen. I think it could happen, but I'm not sure that it'll happen right away. So let's just play Ranger of Eos. Tutor up Martyr of Sands and also Martyr of Sands? We'll take Sarah Send It. Take up Gideon and pass the turn. Actually, maybe we play a Sarah Send It. It dies to Fatal. Well, no, we won't. Let's pass. Yeah, I think Garrick Tribal is coming for Against Odds. Garrick Tribal was a poll winner, so we got Garrick Tribal coming tomorrow. And the deck actually ended up being pretty cool. I figured out a couple of cards that probably are not all that expected that actually work pretty well with Garrick's. Yeah, Farkbolt is a little bit strange. I feel like we're in pretty good shape here. Unless our opponent has, like, endless counters, we should be able to just make these into 6/6s, and then should be hard for our opponent to win. So I think the plan is play Squadron Hawk. Tutor up all of our Squadron Hawks. We basically just want Hawks in hand to power up this Martyr of Sands. Play Martyr of Sands. Play Sarah Send It. Immortal CMBT, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. And I guess we get in with Ranger. If our opponent wants to trade with 2 tokens, that's fine. I don't know where Garrick is. I was wondering that the other day. We were talking about that on the podcast. We haven't seen Garrick in a while. I don't know. I don't remember Garrick actually being killed off or anything. So I assume Garrick is around somewhere. I'm just not 100% sure where. Terminate. All right, we'll just do this now. It still dies, but we gain a ton of life, and we have another Sarah Send It. So I think we're pretty good. Go up to 34, lose our Sarah Send It. Opponent gets a token. How many F&M top 8s have I made? I don't regularly play in paper. I haven't really played much in paper in a long time, so I pretty much play almost only on Magic Online at this point. So, not many. Not any. I don't even know when the last time I played at F&M is, honestly. So, let's get rid of Young Pyromancer. Garrick Spark was sealed off by the same thing that blocked Obnixilis. Ah, okay. Garrick is just an illusion created unconsciously by Jace. I guess that's another possibility. Get in with our Squadron Hog. Hit our opponent. I feel like we're in pretty good shape this game. We're pretty good against these random creature decks. Play Sarah Send It. Play Squadron Hawk. And now our opponent has to answer a flying 6/6 lifelinker this turn or they die. Earlier today I played against someone with a pretty interesting deck, and I was wondering what you think of the idea. It was budget blue-white heroic with hidden strings to constantly trigger heroic and cheap enchantments like Aqueous Form and Curiosity. It seems like it could be a pretty fun budget option. What's up, Weep for Humanity? We are playing Magic the Gathering on Magic the Gathering Online. Yeah, we are in our very first game of our first match. I feel like we're heavily favored to win this one. It seems like it should be super hard for us to lose from here because we're at such a high life total. We can block our opponent's stuff. We have a removal spell. Sooner or later, we're going to draw a Proclamation of Rebirth, and at that point, our opponent essentially just can't win. We will trade with Snapcaster. We want to stay above 30 in case we find another Sarah Send It. And we're not really, we win the long game, so it's not really a rush to kill our opponent. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right. That's a big Gids. Okay. Well, maybe we're doing that, even though it could get countered. Get in with Squadron Hawk. I mean, we got 5 mana. I guess we might as well. Gideon? Are you sure? I remember opening Gideon Jura during Rise of Eldrazi drafts, and it was so sweet. That was not that long after I really started playing Magic Online more competitively, and actually doing drafts and stuff and not just messing around. And I was so happy because it was like 50 ticks or something when it first came out, and it was the sweetest feeling. It was like opening a masterpiece, except it was actually worth money. I realize how silly that sounds because masterpieces aren't worth anything on Moto, so you actually are disappointed when you open a masterpiece. Opponent's playing, looks like Jeskai Delver. We saw a Delver earlier, so Jeskai Delver, I guess. Also Pyromancers. Yeah, we can start going on the Squadron Hawk loop. Alright, opponent's going to get back Snapcaster. Still not sure how they actually get through a Gideon Jura. Did I say Jeskai? I meant Grixis if I said Jeskai. I was looking at a Jeskai deck earlier. Someone played a Lightning Angel deck recently. Lightning Angel Mantis Riders. Like another one of our old budget Magic decks. Not budget, but it looked pretty sweet. Also had Earthshaker Kenra. Earthshaker Kenra. I guess it was like Jeskai Haste, so I guess I just have Jeskai on the mind because of that. Oh, there's another one. Whew. Do we want to risk our Gideon? Our opponent doesn't have a removal spell in the graveyard. Big Gideon is not indestructible. Damage is prevented, but Terminate would get it. Whatever. I mean, we got a chance to win. We should probably take it. If our opponent can kill it, oh well. I think we still win. I don't know. It was a Magic Online. It was a Magic Online deck, so I don't know who the actual player was. Could be Kevin Jones. Yeah, the one on Much Brew, it seemed. I don't think it was the exact same build, but it was similar. Now let's go attacking. Our opponent can Snapcaster Chump, but I don't know if they can do anything more meaningful than that. Yeah, Mantis Rider is a pretty powerful card. And Mantis Rider, it's really cool to see how Modern works, but Fatal Push made, in fact, so much worse. It's coming back now, but Fatal Push had a huge impact on the format. And one of the funny things is, while Fatal Push made some decks worse, like Infect, it also made some decks better, and cards better, and Mantis Rider, actually a pretty reasonable threat when people are playing Fatal Push over Lightning Bolt. You can still kill it if you have Revolt, but it's a little bit harder to kill. We just did our Squadron Hawk trick, by the way. Put it on the bottom, search it up, can block again, do that again. So it just gives us really grindy value. So yeah, so we'll take our Squadron Hawk. Might as well play our Sarah Ascendant. There was a punt? Alright, Pony scoops it up. They've had enough of our Sarah Ascendants. Love the Lightning Angel budget deck that you did. Here's my own take on favorable wins. Ooh. Geist of St. Traft is an interesting addition. I don't even think of Geist as a flyer, but the Angel works well with favorable wins. That actually looks pretty sweet. I like it. Yeah, I mean, we could have pathed the blocker. I don't know. I'm not really in a hurry. Like, we could have went for that, but I feel like we're in such a dominating position. I'm not even sure it's worth risking anything in that scenario. Not sure what we want to sideboard against this deck. I actually have no idea. Have you ever considered building around Varal's Scar Stripe? Maybe scavenge big things for little mana like Tarmogoyf for Mir Superion. The problem with Virals is it's basically so good with Death Shadow. So I think we'd end up being a Death Shadow deck that also played Viral. Because Viral is awesome with Death Shadow. Also, I actually want to kind of build that now. Because Death Shadow's already good. Imagine Death Shadow with Viral, also Inkmoth Nexus in the mana base. Because Viral, Death Shadow, Inkmoth Nexus is a one-hit kill. That actually seems like it could be Viral? Virals? Am I saying it wrong? It's been a while since I played with Virals. I don't think it's Viral Drake. Lotleth Troll for the combo. Satyr Wayfinder, because I'll use any excuse I could get to play Satyr Wayfinder. It sounds like a deck. I can see that happening. How do you... Viral's the Scar Striped? Yeah, there it is. Basically, it gives everything in your graveyard scavenge, with its scavenge cost equal to its mana cost. So you pay the mana cost, we should probably sideboard. We need a sideboard. Disenchant no, Celestial Purge, Surgical Extraction. We might just be straight up favored in this matchup. None of our cards seem especially bad in this matchup. I don't know if we actually are going to change anything. Like, maybe go down one Wrath for a Surgical, but I don't think we got to change much. I think we're just going to mostly run it back. Well, alright. We'll just bring in Purge. Let's do that. Let's try that. Our subs not popping up. Maybe they were popping up earlier, but maybe they are not popping up now? I'm not sure. I haven't seen one in a minute, but I thought maybe just no one subbed. They should be popping up. Let me double check on my end. They should be working. Hey, see you, Mizzou. Have a good night. If Money, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Apparently they're popping up, because we just saw that one. Scalding Tarn for our opponent. Cracks it. Virals should be pronounced with an S like in pleasure. Virals? I'm confused. Let's play a Plains. We should probably just Path Delver, I guess, is probably the safest move. I don't like giving our opponent mana, but I don't like getting beat down by Delvers either. Yeah, we're just going to do the safe thing and Path it. Toe Stomper, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. And Ultrarobic, welcome to the Fishbowl. Apparently, there was a sub that didn't pop up. Thank you so much for your subscription. Sorry for Twitch being goofy sometimes. Definitely appreciate it. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Against odds, random card for Gather. We've done that for Commander Clash before. That could be a cool episode for Against the Odds. Sometimes, I remember when we did it for Commander Clash, I got like Shatter or something. No, maybe Tom got Shatter. What did I get? Some random Drain Life card that wasn't very good. It was an interesting idea, though. I could see doing that. I was able to escape for work and find a different way home to avoid 6-hour commute home like I had yesterday. Well, that sounds miserable. I'm glad you found a different route, because 6-hour drive home is ridiculous. I think that's one of the most awesome things about making Magic content. Don't have to deal with commutes at all. Definitely remember having to drive long distances for like school, and oh man, it is not fun. 6 hours is absurd though. Yeah, Tom Shatter deck was pretty sweet. Opponent's just passing. We just keep drawing Gideon to the trials. Well, let's get in with Squadron Hawk. I guess we just keep playing Squadron Hawk since we don't have any mana. Maybe the Hawks are enough. We'll just caw in for victory. No search. Bastard. Staticaster. Well, that explains why our opponent was not doing anything. Now we got to path that too, or kill that, but we don't have removal. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Alright, I guess we're moving to the discard to hand size part of the game. Things felt so good for a second, but now they don't. Discard Gideon. Rampaging Balos could be a good build around. We have Gideons. I do like Gideons. I also would like lands to cast Gideons, if that was an option. Alright, there's a land. So I think, counters, counters, counters. Let's just play Gideon. Is it counter time? Opponent has a mana leak. Alright, can't pay. Pass the turn. Opponent's down to 4 cards, though. They say Mana Screw beats Mana Flood. So we might be winning. We have Banishing Light and Oblivion Ring. So we have a mixture. I'm assuming the idea is to get around Meddling Mage from humans. Is the most likely reason. Hellcarver Demon is sweet. I don't know if it's good, but it is sweet. Alright, let's try to Banishing Light? Yeah, let's Banishing Light. Snapcaster? Yup. Well, maybe Mana Screw doesn't beat Mana Flood. Mana Screw gets beat by Mana Leak. I think that's how this thing's supposed to go. That's the turn. Well, you can't play Sarah Ascendant because it gets wrecked by Staticaster. I found a home for Madcap combo that includes Blood Moon. Ooh. Black Moon. Alright, opponent's getting in with Snapcaster. Sure. We really need to get rid of this Staticaster. Opponent passes. Play Ranger of Eos. Opt. Okay, that's on a counter. The Moon deck is pretty sweet looking. Wild Canter. I've not seen too many Wild Canters in Modern recently. Opponent! Okay. Opts into Mana Leak. MJ Bentley, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Gets in with Snapcaster. Man, this Staticaster is like hard locking us out of this game. Ops. Mana Leak still beating Mana Screw. It's your boy Fat Stack for the 5th month in a row. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber, Ranger of Eos. Do you got a Mana Leak? Oh, they got Cryptic. Oh, it's even worse. I have not gotten into Arena yet. I have not. I don't think I would be a big fan of the block constructed format. Oh boy. Not like this deck. Well, this has been soul-crushing, I think is the term. Jesus J. fucking Ilupu, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Mr. Dibbis, welcome you as well. Big Scoops here for our new and re-subscribers. I believe you can say if you're in the beta. I don't think you're NDA'd to say if you're in it or not, but I wouldn't talk about specifics. Yeah, I think you can definitely say that you're in it and talk about things that are public knowledge, like from their streams and whatnot. Thank you, Biscuits. We are in Game 2 of Match 1. And we have been Mana Leaked roughly an infinite number of times. There's a Plains. The problem is we can't do anything because of the Staticaster. If we play anything, it just dies. So we will pass the turn. Staticaster, good against 1/1s. Confirmed. I'm sure they're just going to counter our Sun Titan, and then we're going to cry. Opponent gets in with the Snapcasters. Voldaren Pariah against the odds. We definitely played some Voldaren Pariah decks in Standard, but maybe a Modern deck could be sweet too. Opponent Thought Scours themselves. We got to draw something. Well, I guess we're to the Ghost Quarter ourselves part of the game. Because if we do resolve Sun Titan, we do want to be able to get something back with Sun Titan. So, Plains, Mistful Plains. Come on. Alright. Well, we'll give it one more turn, but I'm pretty sure this is just over. Did we resolve a spell this game? I guess we played 2 Squadron Hawks that got shot down by Staticaster. But that is essentially it. You should play a Mill Mind Funeral deck. We've played Mill before, but it's been a long time since we played Mill too. Opponent gets in. Down to 1. Do you have the gut shot? Yeah, we're still a land short from casting Sun Titan. Only 5. Kolaghan's Command? Yep. Alright. Well, that was roughly miserable. Man, I feel like this should be a super good matchup for us. Super, super good. Do we got to bring in Surgicals? What do we do with this? With Christmas coming soon, do you think it's possible to MTG-related videos for Christmas, like Christmas-inspired deck techs? Give me some ideas, Brian Okafor. What are some ideas that we could do with... So what would we take out to bring in Rast and Surgicals? I don't think they have that much discard. Like, what do we take out for those cards, though? I agree that Surgical could be fine, but I'm not sure what we would take out. Dear Elves, okay. Harmless Offering. Yeah, we did a gift exchange against the odds last year. Or maybe it was 2 years ago. Green-Red Scred. Zedru Christmas. Man, I wish Zedru was in Modern. I don't know if Surgical's actually worth it. Like, we get random mana leaks, I guess, but I don't know if fizzling a Snapcaster activation is really that good. I think if we had just drawn lands, we would have won last time. I feel like we can fight through a lot of what our opponent's doing. Proc gets around the counter spells. We might just run it back like this. What do dinos need to be good? I think dinos are pretty good. They can obviously use more power. I think the biggest problem is dinos right now are kind of just like bad energy. Like energy, that's what I found when I played dinos, is you play your dinosaur and then your opponent plays a Bristling Hydra, and Bristling Hydra is just like bigger and more hexproof than your dinosaurs, and you're like, oh, what am I supposed to do? So I think that that's the biggest problem. It's not that dinosaurs are not good enough, it's that it's really hard to keep up with energy. Ooh, land is good. Well, let's run out Squadron Hawk. Start hawking. Yeah, I think that really is the big sticking point with dinosaurs at the moment. Just hard to compete with energy. Someone asked if I prefer Modern or Standard, generally speaking. It really goes back and forth. So my normal pattern, Selfkin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, let's just get rid of Pyromancer. Play Mistful Plains. So my normal pattern is new standard set comes out, and I'm all about standard for a couple of months, and play almost all standard and very little modern. And then, Awesome Dude with a $10 donation. Hey, Seth. Hey, how's it going tonight? How's it going, Seth? Good to see everyone, and Merry Christmas. Well, Awesome Dude, thank you so much for the donation. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you as well. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent's going to go on the Vanillion Click plan. I'm assuming they got to take Squadron Hawk, actually, as funny as that is, because then we get to Ranger of Eos. They could take Proc for the long term, but Squadron Hawk is pretty good at shutting down Vanillion clicks. This is my first live stream. Wanted to say that you're by far the best streamer. Well, thank you, Grickles, and welcome to the live stream. Always awesome to have new people. Anyway, so I get all into standard for a couple months. After a couple months, feel like I've played a lot of the brews, and it depends on the standard format. Some keep my interest longer than others. Right now, I'm not super interested in standard because I feel like I play Energy and Ramen on Bread 4 out every 5 rounds or something, which might be an exaggeration, but that's how it feels. So it just doesn't feel that exciting, and I don't feel like there's too many cool brews I can make that actually... They took Proc and we got back a Proc? Okay. That's acceptable. Well, let's play Field of Ruin, and I think we're just going to Squadron Hawk is probably safest. Also gets some Hawks out of our deck to increase our chances of drawing lands, which is good. So play a Hawk, play a Hawk. Opponent needs to have removal to get in with Vanillion Click. And our opponent's going to be sad that we drew into a Proc again. Opponent opts. Just keep playing, excuse me. Standard in a jank graveyard deck right now. Oh, thank you, Jack Muddib. There is a new episode of Goat Magic coming soon. That I do know. It is in the works. So Goat's returning. There's a lot of stuff that's in the works for starting next year that I'm pretty excited about. Let's just Ranger of Eos. Tutor up Martyr of Sands, and this is tough. Jace DPD, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscribers. Will you be at a Pro Tour in Richmond? Would love to say, hey, I want to go to more events next year. That's on my... Go Magic is greatest of all time Magic. It's a series that me and Richard do once in a while. We were doing it like monthly, and then we kind of fizzled a little bit and got busy with other stuff. But it's definitely going to come back before long. We're already in the works of planning the next episode, and at that point, hopefully it'll just be a regular thing again. Martyr of Sands, do we take a Serra Ascendant, or do we just go full out Martyr of Sands? I guess we take a Serra Ascendant, I think. Play Amiria, the Sky Ruin, and pass the turn. We might chump to try to keep our life total high here. If we can start martyring, we're 1 land away from Proc, 2 lands away from martyring every single turn with Proc, which is pretty much where we want to be. Awesome Dude gifted a sub to Brew 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 the Deck. Thank you so much, Awesome Dude. Welcome to the Fishbowl, Brew 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 the Deck. Thank you for your subscription and for the gift sub. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Staticaster opponent. Come on now, opponent. Come on now. Really? Really? Bloodstained Mire. For real? Oh my goodness. Ball Bags with a $10 donation. Hey there, Seth. Love the stream and all the content you put out. What would you say is your favorite budget modern deck to play? Oh man, that's a good question. It definitely changes from time to time. Oh, this Is It Staticaster is so bad for us. We do get a land. What is our plan? How do we do this? Thank you again for the donation. So, favorite budget modern deck to play. Oh, man. It changes a lot, honestly. Like, I don't know. It changes so much based on what I've been playing recently. Like, of recent decks, Martyr Proc was really fun, and we're kind of playing that one again. The Wildfire deck was really fun. Of all time, it's a lot harder to go all time. Some that stick out were like the Turn 2 Tokens deck. I don't even think that deck was good, but when it did its thing, it was so awesome and just so exciting and so fun. So that one kind of sticks out. Mono to Miria, way back in the day, was another good one. So, I don't know. You can't make me choose just one. 8-Whack is one of the most competitive ones. The problem with so we Sun Titan, we reanimate Squadron Hawk. They ping down Squadron Hawk. If they kill our Sun Titan, then we take 1,000,000 damage. We can gain... What can we gain? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can gain 12. Play Squadron Hawk, Sarah Ascendant. If you were to pick a budget deck for modern GP this weekend, what would you pick? I'd probably pick 8-Whack Goblins. I think that's the best budget modern deck to win a tournament with. We don't have enough mana to Titan and Ghost Quarter this turn, unfortunately. All right, so I think what we're going to do here is we're going to... Maybe we just Sun Titan. 5, 6, 7. All right, we're just going to Sun Titan. Yeah, I don't know. This is super close, but we're going to Sun Titan. I think this is the only option. Hope they don't have a hard removal spell. Unfortunately, we can't really block the... It's going to make an interesting situation. If our opponent doesn't kill our Squadron Hawk, then we can't block with Sun Titan on Angler. They'll kill our Sun Titan. So get back to Squadron Hawk for more chump blocking. We just got to try to stabilize, because if we can get to Amiria, we have so much value. The value is just overwhelming if we can get to that point. So the value of getting down Titan here is it opens up a lot of possibilities for next turn, including like Field of Ruin, get back Field of Ruin, Field of Ruin to ramp us into our Amiria. So there's a lot of things we can do if Sun Titan lives here. Also, getting back Squadron Hawk puts our opponent in kind of a weird position. They have to kind of deal with the Sun Titan, so I think this is just the most efficient use of our mana. The other line was to Martyr of Sands, but we really want to activate the Martyr of Sands before we play our other stuff, so that is a little bit awkward as well. Because if we just play like Martyr of Sands, Hawk, Sarah Ascendant, try to wait and activate Martyr of Sands, then we're not gaining much life. BGRDDB, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. You made it to the Martyr Proc team. Not even that far into it. We're still in game 1. That is how Martyr Proc goes. Not the speediest of decks. I mean, sometimes we do get the nut draw. Oh, don't worry. Shaman is coming. Shaman is coming for Much Brew this weekend. Also, all right, going to bolt the Squadron Hawk. Opponent gets in. All right, we are going to take it. I don't think they can kill us here. Down to 4. Because another lightning bolt doesn't do it. Opponent passes. We draw a path. We do really need this Sarah Ascendant to resolve. So we can Field of Ruin. Let's Field of Ruin. Maybe that's better. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Let's play Martyr. This makes sense. Play Martyr, no counter. Sack Martyr, gain a bunch of life. Up to 16. I really want to get a Miri online, though. It's probably safest to just keep gaining life, though. Get in with Sun Titan. Get back Martyr. I mean, I guess just gaining all this life is going to make it pretty hard for us to lose, too. Opponent takes it. Down to 9. Sack Martyr, reveal our hand again. Gain 12 more, up to 28. And now we'll just pass. Leave up our Field of Ruin. I think we're good now. I think we got there. I still haven't had time to check out CEDH yet, Dead Bear. It's still something that I want to check out, but I haven't had a chance to yet. I wish there was a way to get your budget list before the companies do. What do you mean, Jeskai Charming? Like the prices going up or whatever? Opponent gets in with Vendilion Click. Down to 25. Steam Vents. Alright. Let's Field of Ruin. On Watery Grave. Working towards this Emiria. Get a Plains. Up to 4 planes. Well, I guess we need to path Gurmag Angler. I don't really care about Staticaster anymore, I don't think. Things are well awesome, dude. How are they for you? Let's get in with our Sun Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we just get back Martyr of Sands. This has got to be... this has got to be correct. I want to get a Emiria online, and we could get Field of Ruin. But if we gain life with Martyr of Sands, then we can Sarah Ascendant, which is pretty good. So, yep, gain some life. 34. Play Sarah Ascendant. Play Ghost Quarter. And we'll just pass. And I feel like we probably got it. Do you think you're going to do an update video on the older budget modern decks at some point? Would love to see updates to things like Mind Frog and Flying Men. That is something I'm trying to figure out. Yes, I think that's something that'll happen eventually. D78, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. It is something I want to do. I haven't figured out the exact way to go about it yet. Maybe video is the way to do it. So I'm hopeful that next year I'm hopeful next year is gonna be awesome. I'm very, very excited about content and stuff for next year. Do you consider building a deck around Tezzeret the Schemer and the artifact stuff? You did a deck tech a while ago. I feel like we've played Tezzeret somewhere. I don't remember exactly where. I think Tezzeret the Schemer can be pretty sweet in the right deck. Opponent plays a Tassiger. And... are they gonna Blood Moon? No. Activates Tassiger. Gets back a mana leak. Watery Grave tapped. And things are looking up. Things are looking up for our deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I think we just... Maybe we don't even proc. Let's not proc. Wrath of God. Whatever. Go attacking. Get back Field of Ruin. I think opponent's got a double chump. Could we see a video on advice for priorities for a modern collection? I feel like I'm torn between spending money on standard, upgrading my current decks, and modern staples. That sounds like a great video. Spam Dude for the 9th month in a row. Actually been subbed for a bit longer than this, but had to pause in the center. Awesome, Spam Dude. Thank you so much for the resub. Definitely appreciate it. Big scoops here for our resubscriber. All right, pings the click so we don't gain life. Sure. Staticaster down. Well, now we can misfill planes, put a Squadron Hawk to the bottom. Play a Squadron Hawk. Tutor up a Squadron Hawk. And now we'll just pass. Maybe we should Field of Ruin now, actually. Yeah, let's Field of Ruin now. On Watery Grave. Our opponent might be out of lands. If they're not out of lands, they're super close to being out of lands. One or the other. $25 donation from MaxiPad. This donation is brought to you by Haywood Jimbroli, Emma Royds, Ben Drover, and Anita. Oh my goodness, I gotta pull it up. One second. I almost got through all of it before running out of time. Let me pull it up here in Streamlabs real quick. Thank you so much for the donation. Definitely appreciate it. So from MaxiPad, this donation is brought to you by Haywood Jablomi, Emeroids, Ben Dover, and Anita Bath. Thank you and keep it going. Oh, man. Thank you. I can't believe you made me read that stuff. Thank you. Thank you, MaxiPad. Definitely appreciate the donation. Thank you. Oh, man. I don't know if any of you ever listened to Car Talk, this NPR show. It reminded me of Car Talk, but like the R-rated version of Car Talk. And we got there. POTUS scoops it up. They cannot beat our value. Pretty good at grinding through random creature decks. We got mana leaked like crazy in game 2, but we got there. Up to 1-0. The dream is alive. Pick up and drop on. Yes. Car Talk was actually pretty funny. In like a... I don't even know. I don't even care anything about cars. Like, I care less about cars than any person I know. That's just not something that I care about. But I still really enjoyed Car Talk and thought it was actually really entertaining and fun. So I don't know if I liked it. And seriously, you cannot care about cars less than I do. Then other people might enjoy it too. They were entertaining. It was an entertaining show. It definitely is kind of dad humor, dad jokes. But it's like so cheesy that, I don't know. It's still like kind of entertaining. Which deck would you say is more powerful? Martyr, Proc, or Soul Sisters? I don't know the answer to that question. So the way I see Martyr, Proc, and Soul Sisters is they're essentially the same archetype, but Soul Sisters is the aggro build of the mono-white life gain deck, and Martyr, Proc is the control build. But I don't know if one. Thank you for the cheer, for the bits, whatever they are. Thank you, Bound Alias. Now that we have an opt-in modern, would you consider revisiting Blister Coil Weird for Against the Odds? That could be a good one to revisit. Yeah, we're gonna Sarah send it. Sarah send it down and pass the turn. When are we getting our free win red update? I've started working on it. So I have been working on it. Ugh, Arbor Elf. That's a scary card. Play of Plains. We are going to get in with Sarah's End It. If our opponent trades with Arbor Elf, that's good. Opponent's probably playing Mono Green Devotion. Could be our budget deck from today. Decklid MTG. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. It's Panza. Panza. Big Scoops tier for our new subscriber. Bonfire X1. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess that's alright. We get to Banishing Light Arbor Elf. That doesn't feel great, but I think it's necessary. Panza, I'm going to do one of the things, spoiler alert, one of the things that's on my list for the next year is a short video series. Ooh, Blood Moon. Interesting. A short video series on deck naming. So basically things like Nick Fit, Panza, not really even necessarily a deck tech, but more like where did the deck come from? Where did the deck name come from? Along with like what cards, like Veteran Explorer makes Nick Fit Nick Fit. If you see Veteran Explorer along with Cabal Therapies, like even if you're playing Thragtusk or you're playing Random Enchantments, like it fits into Nick Fit. So that's something that I really want to do starting next year. That's on the top of my list. Salamo, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. However, I can give you a spoiler with Panza, because I actually researched this when I was working on the Budget Magic deck, and basically, oh goodness, Madcap Experiment, hooray, gets in, and they're drawing a Chandra? What do we do here? Hey, what's up, Kudos Oka? So Panza was a calzone, essentially. A fried calzone from a certain pizzeria in Wisconsin that was a favorite of the person who originally created the deck. I think if I actually do the video series, it will probably tell the story better than that. But that's the short stream version. Yes, it comes from a fried calzone at a restaurant in Wisconsin. I've heard different stories about Stacks. One of them is that Stacks... I don't remember now. I have research going on for this stuff, for this series, but I don't remember... I can't remember the story I was going to tell about Stacks. So we got to think about what we're doing here. We chump block, we Wrath, and do nothing. We take the damage, we play Martyr of Sands. We're going to have to Wrath at some point. Yeah, I mean, Smokestack makes sense. I think there's a better story too, though. That probably isn't true, but it was more entertaining. But yeah, Smokestack does make sense. Alright, whatever. We'll take it. Yeah, got us. Squadron Hawk. Alright, so I think what we're going to do, I think we got a plan. Hey, Seth, should I get original Ravnica Steam Vents in foil or Expedition for my Gift Storm deck? Love your content, by the way. I think that the originals are the best, personally. That's my personal take. So let's Squadron Hawk, fill our hands with Squadron Hawks to maximize our life gain. Play Ghost Quarter. Play Martyr of Sands. And now we'll just pass. Pass, chump, gain a bunch of life. Then next turn we Wrath Saracen as a 6/6 and win. Seems like a plan that I like. Opponent doesn't even have the lands for Chandra. Unfortunately for them. Is it Blood Moon time? I guess Blood Moon's fine against us. It's not great against us, but it's fine. Ooh, and Birds of Paradise. Okay. We know Chandra's the card in their hand. I feel like we're in pretty good shape. I think we're going to steal this one. Opponent goes attacking. Well, we'll just block with Martyr of Sands and sack it. Full English Breakfast is a deck name. Nick Fit is an interesting one. There's rumors that it was actually like a nicotine fit. But old deck names are really interesting. I think it will be a fun series. Like, to go beyond just doing a deck tech and having it be more like the history of the deck, where it comes from, but still have enough of the deck tech stuff that you know what the deck is about too. Well, I guess we attack first. Well, their life total can't change. Never mind. Just kidding. I knew that. I knew that. Blow up the board. Play Sarah said it. We're also close to getting Proc online, and that's when it ends for sure. Why is it called Elves? I'm going to have to do some research on that one. Nick Fit is a C-Lab reference? Oh, man. C-Lab is so good. I recently rewatched a lot of C-Lab, and I tried to show it to my younger brother, and my younger brother, I don't think, really thought it was funny. Which was sad, because I think C-Lab is hilarious. C-Lab is the best of the old school Adult Swim shows, like the original Adult Swim shows. In my opinion. Alright, opponent gets a Chandra. We get a Ghost Quarter. Well, let's kill Chandra. Go up to 40. Play a Ghost Quarter. Play Squadron Hawk. No. Play Squadron Hawk. No. Play Weathered Wayfarer. Pass the turn. Set up upkeep stop. Upkeep stop set. Upkeep stop set. So the split of Day of Judgment and Wrath of God is mostly to deal with Meddling Mage. Although I kind of think that Hallowed Burial might be better. I saw someone playing Martyr Proc earlier today, and they were playing Hallowed Burial, and I kind of liked it because it works really well with your creatures. So instead of blowing up your Squadron Hawks, you put them on the bottom of your graveyard. So I kind of like the idea of playing a one of Hallowed Burial. Also gets around like that Thrun and some other annoying stuff. Indestructible, random Eldrazi and whatnot. Can I get your thoughts on my blue-white mage tempo list? Ooh. Looks pretty good to me. I wonder if Ether Vial would be good in this deck. I guess you don't really need it. I don't know about Peak. I'm not 100% sold on Peak. I guess it makes sense with Meddling Mage. So, alright, I stand corrected. I can see what Peak is trying to do. Still not sure that even with Meddling Mage if it's better than Serum Visions, but it looks like a fun deck. Approach in Modern, what color? Jeskai. Jeskai would probably be good. I mean, just play it as a finisher in a Jeskai control shell. I think you'd still want to play Search for Azcanta. I don't know if you notice this, Silver Fox plays, but you usually have YouTube comments that say hi to you, too. I talk like I'm from Pennsylvania. Close. I'm from upstate New York, which roughly the same as Pennsylvania, except better because New York, you know. But yes, same, pretty much the right area of the country. Opponent's playing Land Destruction, I think. I assume it's land destruction. We could bring in Crucible. Definitely bring in Celestial Purge. No, 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 no. Maybe Crucible. Going down one Weathered Wayfarer. If our opponent's Blood Mooning, they're probably taking out Blood Moons, but one Weathered Wayfarer and one of our non-Masterpiece Wraths. Something like that. I think it looks fine-ish. Fine enough. I don't know if I care about Blood Moon, honestly. We have so many planes, I'm not even sure I'm really worried about Blood Moon. Plus, we have Banishing Lights and O-Rings, so I don't think we need to bring in Disenchant to deal with it. What do you think of my Mardu Nahiri list? Mardu Nahiri. Looks solid. I mean, you got Lingering Souls, got good Planeswalkers. Seems like it could work. Alright. I guess this is fine. This hand doesn't do anything, but I think that's okay. No Ghostly Prisons in this build. This build is a build from a recent SCG IQ, I believe. SCG something. Opponent has Arbor Elf. And Windswept Heath. More paths. We might have to path Arbor Elf. Yeah, let's play Ghost Quarter. Pass the turn. Stop on our opponent's upkeep. Path Arbor Elf. Don't really want them getting the Utopia Sprawl jank going. In honor of your t-shirt, I present Wall of Jank. I think it's Wall of Junk, but Testament of Faith? There's some spice in here. Testament of Faith becomes an XX wall creature. It's still in enchantment. That is a fun-looking deck. I don't know if it'll ever win. Oh boy, that is a combo. That's a combo. Crucible of Worlds, Field of Ruin. That's what we like to see. Well, let's play a Plains. I guess we get down a Squadron Hawk. Tutor up some Squadron Hawks. Gotta have our pressure. Our 1/1 Hawk beat pressure. I Hardemonicon. That's a good that's a good one too. There's Utopia Sprawl. Well, we're gonna have to Ghost Quarter that, but that's alright. Stone Rain's our Ghost Quarter. Yep. I think we're actually gonna path a Squadron Hawk here. This seems greedy, but I think it makes sense. Pass Squadron Hawk lets us play Crucible. Get back Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter Forest. That seems reasonable. Panza is named Panza. We were talking about this a few minutes ago. After some sort of fried calzone from a certain pizzeria in Wisconsin that was apparently really liked by the person who created the deck. Opponent plays a land and passes. Kills our Crucible. Boo! We actually wanted that. Well, get in with our beast. Oh, we can't get in with our beast. Good thinking. Oh, play Ghost Quarter. Run out of Squadron Hawk. Run out Sarah Ascendant. Pass the turn. We are playing non-budget Martyr Proc in Modern. Opponent passes. Well, let's go attacking. We're a bit away from actually making Sarah Ascendant good. Play Field of Ruin. Yeah, let's Field of Ruin the Stomping Ground, I think. Opponent needs land. This doesn't change the math much, but it does make it ever so slightly less likely our opponent draws land. Birds of Paradise. Well, for being a Ponza deck, our opponent's the one that's getting the most mana screwed. Hit our opponent down to 7. Banishing Light the birds. Pass the turn. Wow, this has been a pretty good performance so far. What do you got, opponent? If we draw our Martyr, we go up to enough life to make this a 6/6 too. Opponent cracks it. We played mono white Martyr or Martyr Proc a couple of budget magics ago. Opponent plays Storm Breath. That does have pro white. We draw planes. So he can actually kill Storm Breath. Play a Squadron Hawk. Play a planes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pass the turn. This is kind of awkward that we can't push across these last couple points of damage. More Storm Breaths. So many Storm Breaths. Opponent passes. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Ranger of Eos. Yes. Tutor up Martyr of Sands and Sarah Ascendant. Play Martyr of Sands. If we attack with everything, they block. We lose a beast. Our opponent takes 2 stitches. For the 14th month in a row, welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. I don't even know if it's worth attacking. Let's just pass. No attacks. Next turn I think it's worth it. Mix, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Next turn, if our opponent doesn't have another creature, block. They take 5 at least. Ooh, Wolf Run. Inferno Titan's annoying. Well, what's our opponent going to try to kill? Well, they kill our Squadron Hawks. Well, gain some life. Lose some Squadron Hawks. This could be close. No Mana Tithe. We could use a Mana Tithe. It would have been great in a lot of situations here. Wow, gets in with both Storm Breaths? Oh, man. What do we do, chat? What do we do? That's so bad. That's so bad. I guess we just do this. Day of Judgment. Play Sarah Ascendant. Pass the turn. Now we can proc back Martyr, and if we draw land, we win. That was a good draw. That was a pretty good draw. Oh, everyone's likes to get in damage before wrathing. Well, I guess there's a chance we could have won. maybe that was a better line. For some reason, I was thinking we were 1 damage short of lethal. But maybe we're not. Maybe we actually had lethal. For some reason, I thought we were one point of damage short. But yeah, dealing 6 might have been better there. But why win now when we can win several turns from now? That's my excuse. Come on, land! Land for this Martyr Sands. Gids. Well, get in with Sarah Ascendant. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a land. They got a Thragtusk in hand that they just tutored up. Yeah, I'll take a punt there. I'll take a punt there. Kills our Ghost Quarter. Interesting. Gets a Stomping Ground. That is a strange line. Okay. Actually, let's play a Martyr of Sands. Sack a Martyr. Get a huge Sarah said it. Tron doesn't literally win turn 3, but it's pretty close to a win on turn 3. Are they going to Beast Within our Sarah Ascendant? Beast Within on Sarah Ascendant. Last card is Thragtusk. Man, do we just get back? Get back. If they bonfire off the top, we're gonna go for it. We're gonna cash in this proc. 1, 2, 3. In theory, this just gives us lethal, unless our opponent. We'll see. We lose our long game plan. All right, that does it. That does it. We got the GGs. Well, there's a little bit of punting along the way, but that's what makes it entertaining. If we never punted and just won every game, where's the fun in that? Up to 2-0. The kids might actually be eating tonight with Martyr Proc. We're just chugging along. We've been hitting the matchups we want to hit, the creature-y matchups. Yeah, the second Martyr gives up a bit of life, but it makes sure that our opponent can't bolt our Sarah Ascendant in response to the first one. Exciting, frustrating. Same thing, right? Take a look at my Elves deck. All right, let me, I'll pull up the Elves deck. Quick 30-second break. We haven't had one yet tonight. Be right back in 30 seconds for round number 3. And we're back, and while we're gone, we got a $3 donation from James. Thank you so much, James. And James says, Alexa, should I play Tron next stream?
I can't find the song Triax Tree.
She can't find the song Try Extreme. Thank you for the donation, James. Definitely appreciate it. Were there... Wait. People were actually talking about unbanning Cloudpost. That is the most absurd thing I've ever heard. No, 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 no. No, no, no. What do you think of chat? Unbanning Cloudpost? Please. We need less Tron. Less Tron, not more Tron. I know there's a debate about if Cloudpost or Tron is better. I think Cloudpost is better. I know Jeff Hooglin is in the it's not really better camp. But regardless, even if it's ever so slightly worse, I don't think we want another Tron in the format. Even if it's slightly worse than Tron, when I think it's better. We played it for a Go Magic episode, and it seemed absurd. The thing that you get from Cloudpost that you don't get with Tron is sometimes you just hardcast Emrakul on turn 4. Like, it is really ridiculous. Like, that's what Tron can't do. Tron, sure, they're good at casting Karn on turn 3. That's really good. Cloudpost is also good at casting big things early in the game. But then it sometimes just Emrakuls you, too. Because it can make so much mana with so few lands. It is really ridiculous. Really, really, really ridiculous. Alright. This is a slow hand, but if we're in a creature matchup, we got Squadron Hawk and Wrath. We're also on the play. Yeah, this is fine. Schnapps, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops cheer for our new subscriber. Sometimes I think Jeff just likes to be contrarian, too. Not that he doesn't actually believe that Tron was better, but... Thoughts on unbanning Jason Mind Sculptor? I say... yes, with a asterisk. Did I see that the Lab Maniacs reached out to you guys? I did not see that. I did not hear anything about that, I don't think. What are the Lab Maniacs? Unless maybe I have an email in my inbox that I haven't read yet or responded to yet. I guess that's a possibility. I have a bunch of emails I got to go through. Standard Jeskai A. Did I miss a sub? I feel like I just heard the sub noise. I guess not. All right, let me pull up these deck lists. Opponent is probably going to kill us super quick. A Path would be a good draw. Or Ranger of Eos. Well, let's run out Squadron Hawk. Our life gain can be pretty good here. And our Wrath could be pretty good. Maybe we're actually fine in this matchup. So let's see. We have Jeskai Control. Looks solid. Looks like a solid Jeskai Control deck. Indigent Aristocrats. Liliana's Indignation. Put the top X cards of your library in your graveyard. Target player loses 2 life for each creature put in that way. That is spicy. I have not seen Liliana's Indignation seeing play. Interesting. I guess that can be a pretty interesting burn spell. Oh, alright. Richard runs the Goldfish Twitter. So I might not have seen it because of that. So if you ever want to make sure you get me and Richard, then tag Saffron Olive as well. Kami Scum, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you want to send a deck list for me to see, emailing is probably the most guaranteed way. saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. So that's the most guaranteed way. Twitter, I definitely try to look at all of them, but sometimes it's easy to get buried if there's a ton of tweets coming in at the moment. Opponent, Cyclone Street Wraith, doing their thing. Faithless Looting, Pumping the Flame Blade Adept. we did play As Foretold Living End. It was an awesome stream. If you want to see it, you can always find it on the replay YouTube. So Jace. Yes, Jace unbanned with an asterisk. I think they should let Jace back in after the Pro Tour, almost regardless of the results. So in the February BNR announcement, unban Jace, but unban Jace with the implicit knowledge to everyone involved that, oh my goodness, Hallowed Ones. With everyone knowing up front, no doubt about it, that if things go badly and Jace is dominating Standard or Modern, that it is going to get banned again. Almost like Golgari Grave Troll. So make it very clear up front. If you're going to go out and buy Jace, there is a chance that 6 months from now, it will be banned again. So everyone has full knowledge about it. That is my plan. Zubair Tribal was pretty fun. That was a really fun deck to play. Yeah, replay YouTube channel doesn't help if you want to be chatting. That is very much true. Oh, so question for everyone. We were talking about this earlier. No, make it legal until the next Pro Tour. That would actually be interesting. Hopefully this Wrath is enough if we don't get Thought Seized. So question for everyone. Actually, let me do this. I'm gonna make a straw poll real quick. So we've had a lot of requests for a more European-friendly stream time. So I'm gonna do this. I'm going to make a straw poll here and get some opinions on this. One sec. Making a poll. So one of the things that's on my list is figuring out a more Euro-friendly streaming time. So if you get a chance... answer the straw poll. Basically, the idea would be moving one stream, most likely the Tuesday stream, a little bit earlier. So it's not as much the middle of the night. I don't think it'll be insanely earlier. Probably the maximum would be, I think, 3 hours earlier than it is now, which is still, like, I guess a pretty big change. But, so let me know. Let me know, what works better for you. I know I didn't cover the entire world there. I know some places it would be better if I streamed at like midnight my time or 4 a.m. my time, but oh, come on, no Thoughtseize, no Thoughtseize, no Thoughtseize. Yes, yes, yes. Well, I'm happy about this. Wrath of God. See you later, Hollow Ones Death Shadows. That's what we were looking for. Awesome. Thank you, Jake McTwitch. I will check it out after we're done streaming. Opponent flashes back their Faithless Looting. Yeah, I tried to put the frame of reference. It starts at, normally we start at 7. So 4 p.m. would be 3 hours earlier, 5, 2 hours, 6, 1 hour. 8 p.m. would actually be later, which kind of goes against what we wanted, but I wanted to put it on there just in case to see what people thought. You realize the people that can't watch the stream, well, a lot of people in the stream are usually the ones saying, like, oh, we wish you could do it later. It's like the middle of the night where I am. I'm watching you at 2 a.m. So those are the people I was trying to hear from. Because I don't know much about European time zones. So, like, what specific time would be better for everyone? Alright, play Sarah, send it. If you can kill it, you can kill it. If not, good game. It's 2:37 in most of Europe at the moment. So even if we moved it up 2 hours, I guess it would be more like 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. till 1 a.m., which I guess is better than going from midnight to 4 a.m. or whatever. And our opponent scoops it up. Are we just going to, like, win out with this deck? Is this just going to keep winning? Oh, Saffron Olive at mtggoldfish.com. Yeah. The problem with streaming more, that's the other thing I thought. The problem with streaming more is I just have so much other content to do that it would be hard to add in another stream at this point, I think, and still keep up everything else. I think most is US. US is the majority, and then it's followed by Europe, and then scattered all over Brazil, down in South America. There's some, I don't know how many there are from Asia, actually, because of the time zone. We have, like, the worst time zone. I have learned that from Pro Tours. Good God. Australia, Japan, the time zone is, like, the direct opposite of my time zone. So the Pro Tour starts at, like, 9 at night and goes till 6 in the morning, and I feel like I'm dying all weekend. Those are the hardest Pro Tours. This next year is going to be easy. Next year we have a lot of easy Pro Tours. European Pro Tour for Modern, and then a bunch of American Pro Tours. So I'm the lucky one for the next year. Yeah, what do we board in against this deck? I don't even know. Leyline isn't great. Definitely want Celestial Purge. Nevermore, Stony Silence, Disenchant. We might just have actual, like, nothing to board in. The good news is Martyr of Sands is great in this matchup. Our removal is great in this matchup. So I feel like this might just be another decent matchup. If we don't get run over immediately, that our deck hopefully is just good against this deck. We do have to cut one. Well, we'll cut Weathered Wayfarer. Actually, we'll probably cut both Weathered Wayfarers. I don't think there's much of a chance. Maybe we bring in a Leyline. There's not much of a chance our opponent's going to have less lands than us in this matchup. They play so few lands. That seems pretty unlikely. So bring in a Leyline. I guess we could go down one Gideon for a Leyline. All right, let's bring in 2 Leylines. I think they do have a lot of discard. In Mexico, it's 7 p.m., so that's not too bad. Yeah, I think Mexico is kind of like Central or Western U.S. time, similar to that. Ooh. This hand actually looks really solid for the matchup. Chump blockers, removal, Sarah Ascendant if we ever gain a bunch of life. Seems like this could work. What are we... I guess we'd be disenchanting hollow ones? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I was just worried about getting torn up by discard, mostly. Wanted to know if you think a Morph deck could work in Modern, or if you think it just doesn't work. I think you could play a fun casual Morph deck. As far as it being a competitive deck, 3 mana to get a face-down 2/2 is just a bit slow for Modern. So I feel like it would probably be an against the odds style deck, most likely. Ooh, there's a Martyr. 1, 2, 3. Well, we're gonna go for the nut draw. Play Sarah Ascendant. If Sarah Ascendant lives, next turn we just Martyr of Sands, crack it, hit you for 6, and that pretty much, that is like the fastest draw. Thoughtseize. Okay. So our opponent can take Martyr of Sands and live to fight another day. We're playing against the Hollow One deck, Black-Red Hollow One. Well, there goes our nut draw. Good news is our hand is still pretty good against our opponent's deck. Also has Death Shadows. Death Shadows, Hollow One, some janky discard creatures. What's the easiest standard deck ever to transition to Modern? I mean, I guess if you're used to playing a mid-range deck like Legacy, there are Modern decks that play similarly. You wouldn't use the same cards for the most part, but I think that could work. Nile Spellbomb. Yup. This deck has been weird when I've seen it play. It feels like this deck either kills me on like turn 2, or it does nothing and just looks like the worst pile I've ever seen. There's no in between. It's very all in. Let's get our Squadron Hawks, refill our hand. Pass the turn. Opponent's all the way down to 9 thanks to killing themselves. Let me take a look, Dapper Turtle. Ah, I see. Mono Black Assassins. Remove an assassin from the graveyard, destroy a creature. That's actually pretty powerful if you have enough assassins. Big Game Hunter. Little matchup dependent, but good. Dark Imposter. Little expensive, but good. Necrotol. That actually looks pretty fun. Not a big fan of Cursive Wizardry, personally. I think if you wanted to play that effect, which I don't think you want in the main deck anyway, but you could play the 2-mana, oh, I don't know the name of it. Like, there's Carrick's Eye and Dragon's Claw, whatever the black version of that is probably the better option. But it looks cool. More Faithless Lootings. Man, are we going to be 3-0? 3-0 with Martyr Proc? That would mean we already locked in the kids eating on round 3 with 2 rounds to go. Martyr Proc. This deck felt really good. Our Carrick? Crack? Whatever. Kraken. Crack. Ah, I don't remember. Carrot's Eye. There we go. The kids might be eating. I feel like we're pretty favored. Here. Our opponent's only got 1 card in hand. They're not doing anything, and we'll be 3-0 if we win, which would lock in our first treasure chest. We're still on the never-ending quest to open and complete set. Takes the path. Yup. And passes. Ooh. There's Gideon. Well, let's get in with our dorks. Opponent down to 5. They just don't have enough cards. They haven't played a single threat. This is the bad games from this deck, where it just does literal nothing the entire time. And looks like it's not even a real deck. I guess we'll plus just to avoid a lightning bolt kill. Because Gideon plus either creature is lethal. And we have Oblivion Ring to kill a blocker. Postmortem Lunge. Why is it not played in Modern? I gotta look that up. I know it's a reanimation spell. From New Phyrexia. I can't remember if the creature sticks around. Return creature, convert a mana cost. Exile last battlefield gains haste. Exile to beginning your next end step. I think it's just, it's either... Ooh, alright, opponent's staying alive. It just doesn't last long enough, I think, is the biggest problem. We lose some stuff. So, you could get back... I guess it's kind of cool with, like, Snapcaster or something. I don't know. To get back anything big, it's going to cost a lot of mana. And exiling it's a little bit... I could see it with, like, Blister Coil for some sort of combo. Even just getting back a Death Shadow. We also have Claim to Fame now, which kind of does the same thing, but is maybe better if you're getting back a cheap creature. I kind of feel guilty about that quote, since Seth was probably just slurring again, saying eaten rather than eaten. Probably true. What do I think about MTG Arena? And our opponent scoops it up onto... And I gotta say, Axel Foley, our opponent, might be the nicest person I've played against in Magic Online in a super long time. So, Axel Foley, thank you for being just a super friendly opponent. But we're on to 3-0. The kids are eating. We locked in chest number 1. Win, win, win with Martyr Proc. The dream is alive. The 5-0 dream is alive. On to round number 4. So Magic Arena, I'm not in the beta yet. I'm hoping that I will be, especially once you can start streaming it in a couple months. And so I just got to kind of take a wait and see attitude. Big thing for me at this point is the economy and what that's going to look like, how expensive it's going to be to acquire cards. If it's just as expensive as Magic Online, or it requires you to like grind multiple hours a day for 6 months to get a tier deck, then I will probably have very little interest in it. If it is significantly cheaper than Magic Online to buy cards, or you can grind into the cards you need relatively quickly, then I would have more interest in it. Yeah, the green-red deck is very high variance. There's no MTGO built for Mac because I don't know. Unfortunately, Magic Arena does not solve that, at least immediately. It might change. I mean, I'm not really worried about it from content creation perspective, like if there's a way that you just have to buy everything, but I think from other people's perspective, that would be my concern. Like, the main complaint I've heard from Magic Online, I know people love, this hand's kind of, is this good enough? Yeah, I guess it's fine. The main complaint I've heard from people about Magic Online, while people like to meme or whatever about the bugs, which, yeah, bugs do happen sometimes, but I play Hearthstone sometimes, and sometimes bugs happen on Hearthstone or any other game, and I really don't think Magic Online is noticeably worse than other games that I've played as far as bugs. So I think the biggest thing is opponent cracks. Hopefully this is a good Wrath of God matchup. Might be Death Shadow. Keeping all 4-drops is risky, but the price is the biggest complaint that I've seen. So I feel like if Arena doesn't really solve the price issue, that a lot of people are going to see it as a failure. I mean, personally, I don't mind the Magic Online economy. I think that it works out well for me because I like it being like Paper Magic, where you got to pay more than you would for other games, but the ability to sell back out, personally, I enjoy that. But I know a lot of other people don't, and they'd rather just have a cheaper game with Phantom cards. And I can definitely respect that. So we'll see. That's the main thing I'm waiting on as far as Arena. We won. We are on 2-3-0. We beat a red-black hollow one deck last round. See if we can beat Death Shadow this round. There's Death Shadow. Please not two. Two Death Shadows. Well, play Gideon. The problem is, if our opponent has counters, we might not be able to resolve our Wrath. If we somehow get to resolve a Wrath, we should be good. But I'm pretty worried that we're not going to be able to resolve a Wrath. And then things are pretty bad. I would like a Phantom option for limited events that didn't cost so much. $5 drafts would be ideal. That's an interesting idea, to have cheaper Phantom drafts. I will say that, yeah, having Phantom be $10 and non-Phantom be whatever, $12 or whatever, doesn't really... maybe Phantom is... I think that's the right prices. I haven't played Phantom super recently, but I feel like that doesn't differentiate that much. This is a friendly league today. We're being friendly. Opponent. Where do you find the list for all these small Japanese tournaments? I use a few different sources for finding decks. I really scour the internet to find unique decks for instant deck decks. But the best one for Japanese decks is Hallelujah. They have a really good database, and they run a lot of tournaments. So you can see all their tournaments, and they also have random other tournaments as well. Interesting, interesting, interesting. What do we do now? We wrath, our opponent counters. Can I ship you $20,000 in petty cash by Monday? I don't have $20,000 in petty cash, but I will keep it in mind. Yeah, I don't own... I have a collection on Magic Online because I've been playing Magic Online for a long time. So I have like a decent but not insane collection, and then super awesomely I'm able to borrow cards for streaming and doing videos. So that's the saving grace. If I owned all these, that would be awesome, but I do not. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out, if we should path to try to get our opponents to tap out. They know about the Wraths, though. So I think we just got to fire off a Wrath. I'm sure it's going to get countered. But they know about them, so it's... Wow! Wow, they didn't have it. They did have it. Oh, man. Okay. Woo. Well, now we might be okay. We just killed 2 Death Shadows. Whoo. I thought for sure 100% that they had Stubborn Denial, because they always have Stubborn Denial. Yeah? No Stubborn Denial. They can take our path here, I assume. Yeah. Takes a path. Thought Scours. There's the Stubborn Denial getting milled. Opponent passes. Well, play Weathered Wayfarer. Pass the turn. We really need, like, a Squadron Hawk would be good. Martyr of Sands would be good. Something to start kind of pressuring. Because our opponent will reassemble. And that time they probably will have a Stubborn Denial. Or they'll just pick us apart with discard. Yeah, Weathered Wayfarer has not been super good in any of our matchups. Play Sarah Ascendant. Pass the turn. Only a 1/1. Mirkin for the 2nd month in a row. Actually, more like a year. I just forgot to resub in October. Well, Mirkin will count it as a 1-year resub. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. 1 year. Big scoops cheer for our new subscriber. All right, we'll pass. What are our past matchups? Ponza, Delver, Ponza, Grixis, Delver, and Red Black Hollow one, or what we've played against so far. Kolaghan's Command, getting back Death Shadow. Okay. I'd love to just draw Thought Scours. Even just enough lands that we can start proccing without just hardcasting it would be nice. At some point, we might have to just hardcast it. Because it's going to get hit by Inquisition eventually. Yeah, you might be right. Brew the deck. I could still see playing as a one-of, but I don't think we really need 2 Weathered Wayfarers. I'd rather have a Kami, I think, is probably better. Or just anything. Death Shadow. Opponent passes. I'll play Flagstones. Wrath number 2. Did they find it? They did not. All right, Death Shadow down. We're 1 land away. We're 1 land away from doing it. We need 1 single land, and we can start the proc value. Also, our opponent not to find discard. I'm not really an alcohol drinker anymore. I used to drink a reasonable amount, but I don't really drink anymore. All right, that's not what we were looking for. I mean, I guess it's fine as a removal spell, but we'd rather just have a land and start proccing. Opponent cracks, down to 7. Island. I have never seen this deck hardcast a Street Wraith. That is a first. Alright. Play the land. O-ring the Street Wraith. Seriously, I have never seen that. Oh, wow. Come on, no discard. No discard and we get to start procking. Thought Scours. Mills of Thoughtseize. Elgraves, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. Opponent passing. Well, we're going to start the proc. Let's just get back Weathered Wayfarer first. If our opponent plays a land, we can actually start using it. One, two, three, four. All right. We're getting kind of close to Amiria. And that should just close out the game. Yeah, that big donation train was absolutely absurd. Is this deck better than Soul Sisters? I enjoy it more. I think they're very similar. Soul Sisters is like the aggro build of the deck. This is a control build of the deck. Alright, opponent has a Snapcaster for a Goligan's Command. Uh-oh. Wow. That is the Brutalist. Well, now we gotta draw something. Because they are getting back a Death Shadow. And we draw a Plains. Not helpful. Pass the turn. There's a chance we just lose still. Opponent, Zerm Visions. Oh, that was really brutal. Soul Sisters usually uses Sarah Ascendant and also a Johnny's Pride Mate as their main finishers. They also have Tassiger or Angler. Opponent's just going to town. That was a relatively disastrous set of turns. We'll take two. If we draw land, we want it to be a Flagstones or a Ghost Quarter. Okay. Come on. Tell us you didn't draw it. Tell us you didn't draw it. Wrath off the top. Number 3. Whoo! Resolves! Resolves! Game on! We're still going! We're still going! They have not ever had the Stubborn Denial. Ghost Quarter? Ugh. The world's saddest Martyr of Sands. I have not seen The Room. I have not. Not only are we going to stream a Holiday Cube draft, but me and Tomer are going to do a team draft stream. And I am super excited for it because I think it is going to be super fun. Terminates Martyr. Yup. Oh, we just need a way to kill this Flagstone and get 2 more planes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then Amiria's on. Ghost Quarter? Ooh. Alright. Well, Proc is good. Death Shadow. Well, we get to start procking again. Proc for Martyr. Come on, no Goligan's Commands. Ghost Quarter? Path. Alright. Path is interesting. That can get rid of the Death Shadow, potentially. Pass the turn. The grind is on. The grind is on. Scalding Tarn for our opponent. Goes attacking. Well, we'll just block and Martyr. Reveal, reveal. Go up to 24. I'll keep procking. Our Martyr. This might work. This is the grind. Get back, Martyr. Alright, we just draw planes. So now we're 1 planes away from having a Miria. Once we get a Miria going, it should just be game. Yeah, not sure why our opponent's continuing to play. Especially now that we have mana for Path as well. Reveal up to 30. Take 0. Do we Path now? Yeah, let's Path. Alright, there's a Stubborn Denial. Well, back to the plan. Martyr. Alright, there's Ghost Quarter. There we go. There we go. That's what we needed. Now that should be game. Unless our opponent has random graveyard hate, there shouldn't be a way we can lose from here. Opponent cracks Scalding Tarn. I don't even think they can make their Death Shadow big enough to kill us, even if they can give it Double Strike and Trample. So block with Martyr's Hands. Sack Martyr's Hands. Reveal Proc. Up to 33. Ghost Quarter, Flagstones. Get a Plains. Our opponent is not a Scooper. I will say. Get a Plains. Now we get to free Emiria, get Ranger, and this does it. There's no way our opponent can beat this. Ranger of Eos comes back. Get 2 Sarah Ascendants. Proc back our Martyr of Sands. And this is where the deck is so hard to beat, so hard to deal with. Sack Martyr. Gain some life. Up to 42. Play Sarah Ascendant. We even drew a second Emiria. Play Sarah Ascendant. Play Emiria number 2 past the turn. Going well, Heisenberg Hat. How are you? Hey, thank you, Extreme Gamer. Edge of Autumn, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Yeah, Emiria is awesome. It is so strong. One of my favorite cards, really. I think we'll block with Ranger, because it's coming back thanks to double Emiria. I can't believe our opponent's not scooping. What is their possible out in this scenario? More Death Shadows, sure. They're even behind on time? I don't know what they're getting out of this. Get back Ranger. Get back Sarah Ascendant. Yup. So both come back. Ranger does some tutoring. Sarah Ascendant. Martyr of Sands. Keep martyring, or procking, our Martyr. If our opponent's not going to scoop, there's no reason for us to do anything except the correct plays. Get in with Sarah Ascendants. Even if our opponent has double Fatal Push. Alright, we got there. Wow, the Raz! The Raz! Man, this deck is working. Taking down Death Shadow. We're 3-0 right now, and we're up a game against Death Shadow. The question is, how do we sideboard against Death Shadow? That's the more interesting question. How do we do this? What do we want? If our opponent's not going to scoop, there's no reason for us to scoop. That is... Trog Day Night, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. That is kind of wisdom in its own way. Our graveyard hate is surgical. Is it even worth it? I mean, we definitely want purge. Yeah, do we purge in Leyline and go down Gideons? Is that our... I mean, I guess we go down 2 Weathered Wayfinders. Do we go down Gideons? We could go down, like, Gideon? Do you think surgicals are worth it? I don't know if surgical's worth it. Crucible is great. Yeah, I guess... Okay. I guess I can buy that. They don't have that many basics. So go down like Sun Titan Gideon. We got to cut one more of something. The Roller Pig! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. What's our last cut? I don't think we want Nevermore. It's too slow and inconsistent. I don't know if we want to cut a land. I think we want Leyline. Alright, we'll go 2 Gideons. Let's try it like that. Currently investing in getting to the trials. I think it's good because he sees playing Modern Legacy and could become good if energy gets banned. Thoughts? I mean, I don't think it's a bad plan. Ooh. This is funny. Huh. We're going to keep this. I wonder if we're going to not put the second Leyline on the battlefield. I think we have to only put 1 Leyline on the battlefield. Because we need a white card in hand to gain enough life with Martyr. That sounds so counterintuitive, but yeah. I think it's correct to keep a Leyline in hand, even though we could play it for free. I mean, we can always cast it later. I don't think they can remove the Leyline once it's on the battlefield. They shouldn't be able to. And we want to make sure that this Martyr gains us enough life to turn our Sarah Ascendant into a 6/6. So let's just Mistful Plains, pass the turn. So our hope is that we can Martyr next turn, gain a bunch of life, then Sarah Ascendant. Ops. I don't know if they actually have creature counters either. Opponent cracks. So we might just be in great shape here. Like, really just insanely good shape. And they're going to have a lot of dead cards thanks to this Leyline. Opponent ops. Wow. Opponent passes. We even draw land. Well, play Flagstones. Play Martyr of Sands. Pass the turn. Going up to 32 at a moment's notice. Blood Crypt. Untapped. Down to 13. This draw... Wow, opponent's got a lot of ops. I feel like this draw is great. I feel like we're going to just steal the game because of this. This hand was so perfect for the matchup. Opponent? What do you got, opponent? Thought seizes themselves. Reveals a handful of Thoughtseize. Thoughtseize Inquisition. Oh, we got him so good. We got him so good. They get a basic. Oh, Lord. They might even be close down to basics. Let's Squadron Hawk. Refill our hand with white cards. Oh. Man, we never lose to Death Shadow. We never lose to Death Shadow. Opponent down to 10. We'll pass. Have you thought about playing Spellweaver Helix for Budget Magic? It feels like more of an against the odds card to me, but I think that we will probably end up playing it eventually. All right, let's sack this. Gain Oodles of Life. Up to 35. Ooh, another Flagstones. Get in with Squadron Hawk. I'm kind of tempted to just fire off this Ghost Quarter on the off chance that they don't have any more basics. It does not seem impossible. Kill Squadron Hawk. Do you have a plan for Sarah Ascendant, opponent? Play Squadron Hawk. I feel like our opponent just knows the game's over. Oh, they did draw another Fatal Push. Fair enough. Wow, we might actually be going 5-0. That is looking possible. Do we fire off the Ghost Quarter just to go for it? Alright, we won't. We'll be nice. We'll be nice. Keep untapped Flagstones. We'll get a Misfill Plains. Pass the turn. Yeah, they probably have one land left, so it wouldn't be guaranteed. Opponent, drawing Thoughtseizes, I expect. Passes. Hit our opponent. With the Squadron Hawk. And I guess we just go Squadron Hawk beatdowns. Play the whole squadron. Minus the one that's dead. Squadron Hawk. Actually, we should save this one probably. Let's play Ghost Quarter. Pass the turn. We'll Misfill Plains back the other Squadron Hawk to keep the chain going. Because we revealed this hand to our hand to our opponent. I don't know exactly why it shows up there, but let's put a Hawk on the bottom. Ghost Quarter our Flagstones. Get some Plains out of our deck. We better not draw this Squadron Hawk. I guess we should have done this in the opposite order because we could draw Squadron Hawk. Alright, it's a Plains. Get in with the Hawks. Opponent down to 7. Well, the kids are eating tonight, boys and girls. We might actually be just going 5-0. That is a thing that might be happening. Squadron Hawk. Tutor up. Another Squadron Hawk. And we'll play the second ley line now. It's done its job, gaining us life. Making our opponent absolutely miserable. Okay. Dismembers a Squadron Hawk. Well, guess what? I think we'll put that back on the bottom of our deck and shuffle and search it up with our Squadron Hawk. I'm not saying we're going to go 5-0. I'm definitely not saying that. Opponent has a Death Shadow. Let's Banishing Light. You got Stubborn Denial? No. So get in with our Hawks. Play a Gideon. Tick up. Avoid any stray lightning bolts. Pass the turn. Man, opening a full set would be super spicy. Is that it, opponent? Is it time? Is it time to call it? The ley lines were key. Whoever suggested the ley lines. This is Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive. Not Seth Mansfield. You probably noticed too many puns for that. Up to 4-0. We're so close. We're so close to living the dream. We're so close. We got some chess locked in. We got one more round. One more round for the 5-0. On to the last round. Let's do it. Let's do it. Do you think they will ban energy? Should they ban energy? Yes, I think they should. Will they? I wrote an article kind of on the topic of this a little bit a couple weeks ago. I am like right in the middle. I am so much in the middle. I would like them to. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say they ban something from energy. But I am very close to 50-50. I haven't seen Saffron Olive's kids tonight. Come on, one more good matchup. One more good matchup. I think unbanning Copter would be fine. The problem is banning cards in Standard is already so painful. I don't think that Wizard should ban and then unban the same card, even if that card would be safe in the format. So that's my feeling. You can't do it because of that. I actually can't stand egg rolls. Nah, I do not like them at all. All right, here we go. Here we go. Round 5. Come on, Martyr Proc. One more time. One more time. Do you think Mono Green Monument deck is really good enough for Standard? I was hoping to buy it to get on Magic Online. This hand is wrathy. But, I mean, hopefully this is fine. If our opponent's playing like Tron or something, we're probably done for. But if it's a creature deck, life is good. Land drop. Temple. Ugh, ad nauseum. Question. Does ad nauseum scoop to getting into the trials in game 1? I hope the answer is yes. I think the answer might be yes. I don't think they have outs in game 1. So that might be our way of stealing this game. So Mono Green Monument, I think, is a fun budget option. As far as being like ultra competitive, I'm going to win a GP. I don't know. Energy is just so much the best deck in the format. Prism. Well, I guess if our opponent can kill us next turn. Alright, they can't kill us next turn. Serum Visions. They would need... yeah, I don't think they can kill us next turn. Let's Plains. Yeah, I guess there is a way they can piece it together, but it's actually pretty convoluted. Because they shouldn't have enough mana to do all that in one turn. So they'd have to Lightning Storm Gideon one turn, and then Lab Maniac. We could also find Gideon Jura. Prism. Our opponent could also just counter our Gideon. And then we're probably done. Let's Field of Ruins. Come on, no counter, please. Alright, no counter. Emblem Gideon. Pass the turn. Oh boy. Our board for ad nauseum is kind of mediocre. We have Nevermore. We have CDA Chulu 333. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Seth, the old God bless your stream. Thank you. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. Well, we'll pass the turn. Let's see if our opponent can beat this Gideon. Hopefully the answer is no. Having a clock would be nice. Drawing another Gideon would also be nice. Those are the things at the top of our list. Because our deck is... our hand is pretty bad against ad nauseum. Minus Gideon. I think that the most likely ban for energy would be Attune with Ether. That would be my guess if something was going to get banned. Oh boy. All the wraths. Alright, next question. Can we attack with Gideon? I mean, I guess they shouldn't have Dismember, right? There shouldn't be any way that that can go wrong. Do they have Path? They shouldn't have Path, right? Well, Path still kills it. We do want a clock, though. I'm going to pull up a list real quick. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this Ad Nauseam card. This is actually, I think, a pretty good thing to do as far as learning decks. Just pull up deck lists. We're not going to know our opponent's deck list, but a lot of people just play the tier list straight up, so you can get a pretty good sense if cards are commonly played in it. And it doesn't look like answers are likely a thing in the main deck. I don't see passing any of these. Alright. Alright. They just don't have room. So let's go for it. I do try to play around stuff probably too much. Get in with Gideon. Play Flagstones. Play Sarah Ascendant. And then we'll just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll Banishing Light the Prism. Keep our opponent off of mana. I think we got a chance-ish. Our hand is completely blank at this point. Spoils of the Vault. Naming. Come on, die. Die. Death. Death to opponent. Death to opponent. 16. 16 cards deep. That's where the card is. Come on. We got him. We got him. What are you naming? Oh, so close. Oh, so close, but so far. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Now we actually want to draw another Banishing Light to get rid of this Phyrexian Unlife. Oh, man. Gemstone Mine. There's the Unlife. Opponent did lose 2 Simian Spirit Guides, which is relevant. Lotus Bloom suspended. More Flagstones. Well, go attacking. We got to get our opponent to negative life here. Hit our opponent. Hit our opponent. -3. We still need 2 more turns to win, though. Flagstones. Keep a Flagstones. Get a land out of our deck. Play a Plains. Oh, we played a land. Pass the turn. We also could draw and resolve a Martyr and we'd win next turn. My neighbors wanted me to say hi. They love the way you scream and hope you win the game. Good luck, Seth. Oh, well, say hi to your neighbors, Angren. I'm glad they appreciate the screaming. I really wanted our opponent to die to that Spoils of the Vault. Banishing Lighter O-Ring should just be game. I don't know if it's worth Field of Ruining our opponent. I think we want them to draw lands. They have 6 mana. How does Field of Ruining them help them, other than getting a land out of their deck and making it more likely that they... Man, if we lost to Axis, that would be sweet. Against the odd style, I couldn't even complain about that. If they Axis us, more power to them. I made a blue-black treasure control deck in Standard. Would love if you could give me tips on it. Well, if you want to email it to me, I can definitely look it over. I don't know how in-depth of tips I'll be able to give you, but definitely would love to take a peek at it. saffronolive@mtggoldfish.com. Hey, thank you, Purple Jenny. Have a wonderful evening. Opponent's thinking. There's Ad Nauseam. They shouldn't be able to win, though, right? I don't think. Are they able to win here? Are we still going to lose? I'm going to be so sad if we lose. Lightning Storm is so weird. So Lightning Storm, 3 mana instant, deals X damage to target creature or player, where X is 3 plus the number of charge counters on it. And then while it's on the stack, anyone can discard a land to put 2 charge counters on Lightning Storm. So basically our opponent's looking to discard all of their lands. Alright, they run out Lab Maniac. Sure. I think we're good. I think we're good. Opponent's passing. I think we got him. I think we got him. I think they lose to Field of Ruin. So we Field of Ruin, Gemstone Mine. Opponent's got no cards in their deck. I think we got a new donation as well. I heard the noise. I think. Did I not hear it? From Magical Friend, $5 donation. $5 for smoking me earlier, the Ponza player. Well, thank you so much, Magical Friend. Definitely appreciate it. And good game, good game. So we strip mine our opponent. Opponent has to discard 1,000,000 cards. I think we're good. So they have Pact of Negation. The problem is they had 2 Simian Spirit Guides exiled. Oh, I guess they have 2 left. So they can Lightning Storm upkeep. Ugh. So maybe we're not good. They have 2 red mana. So they can upkeep Lightning Storm. I guess we can figure out their entire hand, but it would probably be really tedious. So those cards are gone. Spoils is gone. Maniac's gone. They have 2 Spirit Guides. They got to keep 2 Spirit Guides. They got to keep Lightning Storm. Well, they're going to hold on to their Pact of Negation. I'm sure. So drawing Path could be good. Path plus Wrath could be good. Angel's Graces are all gone. Lotus Blooms are all gone. Unlives are all gone. Prism, Ad Nauseam, Spoils of the Vault. So our hand's got to be like Pact of Negation, Spirit Guide, Lightning Storm. And 3 lands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, come on, top of our deck. I think we need a Path. Wow. This actually does do it. Play Martyr of Sands. This gets us to exactly 30 and is going to force our opponent to chump block with Lab Maniac. So opponent packs. I'm pretty sure they only have 1 pack. I think it's just 1. Oh, they're... Alright, that does it. They had 2 packs. Well, let's see. Take up Gideon. I think that means we're dead. We have a new subscriber, Gabalobanoda. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big scoops here for our new subscriber. We might still be alright. Because how is this timing going to work? They need to draw a card. So they can Lightning Storm our Gideon. But then, do they still just die to their packs before they draw a card? I think. So I think we're still okay in this scenario. So they can exile their Spirit Guides. Wow. This can't work, though. They don't have enough cards. Spirit Guide, Lightning Storm. Oh, I guess they only need 1 land to kill Gideon? So I guess this is exactly going to work? Jeez. Well, I guess we missed on what was in our opponent's hand by quite a bit. They must have had that other pact in their hand from the beginning of the game because it wasn't in the pile that came up. So we did everything we could do, but... Wow. Our opponent just punted. I think our opponent just punted this back to us. Unless they're holding a card draw spell, they can't be, right? They're holding card draw too? Where's the Spirit Guides? What is going on? Their hand was way different than... What is our opponent doing? Alright, they did this way differently than I thought they were going to do it. So I guess we probably are dead? What in the world? And they didn't kill Gideon? What is happening? What is going on? I have no idea what's going on. Oh! Our opponent didn't hold priority to discard the land, they said. I guess we should scoop. We're going to do the honorable thing. We're going to be honorable. We're going to be honorable. So our opponent, it's the right thing to do. It is. It's the right thing to do. That wasn't a gameplay punt. That wasn't a gameplay punt. That was a moto thing. And I don't like punishing people for moto things. I really don't. If it was a gameplay punt, then I would have no problem with it. But since it's a moto thing and it would never happen in paper, I don't feel right about winning that way if I know that's what's going on. So that's my personal take on it. You can unsubscribe if you want to. I would rather go 4-1 and not win by a moto weird misclicky type thing than go 5-0 and have the 5-0 be because of some weird moto thing where you didn't hold priority the right way or something like that. It's definitely our opponent's fault, but I still think that it's the right thing to do in this situation. That's my personal feeling on it. All right, so on to sideboarding, and we're probably going to lose this match, honestly. We don't have a ton that is good in this matchup. We can bring in Disenchants, bring in Nevermores, bring in Ley Lines, go down Path to Exiles, go down Wrath of Gods and Day of Judgments. And what else can we bring in? I guess Hex Parasite's kind of good. It removes counters from the mana artifacts. This might be our best bet there. Everyone's freaking out about that. That's so funny. I thought I was just doing the nice right thing. Like, we played that Budget Magic match, and there was a misclick, so I pretended like our Titan wasn't there when actually it was. I just figured that was the right thing to do in this situation. I don't think Surgical actually helps in this matchup. We got a Ley Line, but only one land. No, opponent didn't say to scoop. He just explained the situation. You can see it right here. The opponent didn't ask me to scoop. Just said, explain what he was trying to do, and said that Moto didn't let him hold priority to discard the land, which our opponent played the land, so we know there's a land in hand. The Serum Visions, we had already kind of determined was the card that was in our opponent's hand, so it was literally that for some reason, Moto didn't let him hold priority to discard the land for the 2 extra damage to kill Gideon. So I definitely believe that that's what happened. I think that that's almost certainly, like, our opponent, their line looked weird compared to how I had the turn set out, but their line actually, they did have the line that would have won the game. So I feel like, why do we have a Wrath in our deck? Didn't we sideboard out Wrath of God? That's not ideal. Well, I guess we got to keep Martyr. Having a fast clock is probably our best way to actually win this game. Play Emiria, pass the turn. Temple of Deceit for our opponent. I definitely agree with you. If our opponent had made a gameplay punt, I would be celebrating the fact that we won because our opponent messed up. But as someone, I think it might be hard to understand if you don't play a lot of Magic online, But as someone who plays a ton of Magic online and knows that occasionally weird things don't work the way that they are supposed to, like, it doesn't happen all that much, but it does happen. And I feel like that's what I would want someone else to do to me. If I was going for 5-0 in a league and had some weird moto thing where I obviously had the win in hand, make that happen, I would hope that someone else would do the same for me. Maybe they wouldn't, and if they wouldn't, that's fine. Like, you don't have to, but that's my take on it. So, I don't know. It's kind of like a karma type thing. If you do stuff like that for other people, sooner or later it comes back around. That's kind of my theory on not just Magic Online, but basically on life. So, look at it for one. Pass the turn. We're going to crack the Martyr of Sands here. Opponent has Phyrexian Unlife. We don't really have an answer to that yet. Thankfully, our opponent doesn't have too much mana. Let's act Martyr. Gain a bunch of life. We really need maybe a land for Serra Ascendance or just Serra Ascendance. We need something along those lines. So up to 32. Would we have won by not playing out our planes last turn? What would not playing the planes have done? I don't think the planes was relevant to that scenario. Maybe I'm not thinking of something. Alright, so Ranger of Eos. We will grab 2 Serra Ascendants. We're just going for the fastest clock possible. See if we could just somehow close out the game before our opponent manages to combo off. Uncle Bear, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big Scoops here for our new subscriber. City of Brass. Lotus Bloom suspended. Lets you redirect Lightning Storm away from Gideon? Wait, how do we redirect their Lightning Storm? Shuka Blaze! With a $5 donation. I'm proud of you. Today you are an honorable samurai. Well, thank you so much, Shuka Blaze. Definitely appreciate the donation. And, I mean, I think it's the right thing to do, so. Read Lightning Storm. All right, let me pull up Lightning Storm. This Lightning Storm. $10 donations from Karma. Well, Karma coming through already. Karma thanks you. Use this to buy chess. All right. Thank you so much, Karma. And if we lose this match, I'll buy the other 4 chests. So we'll have the same amount as if we had 5-0'd the league. Lightning Storm, discard a land. Lightning Storm deals X damage to a creature player where X is the number of counters on it. Discard a land, put 2 charge counters on Lightning Storm. Any player may choose a new target for it. Any player may play the ability, but only if Lightning Storm is on the stack. Huh. Alright, maybe. Maybe that was a Lightning Storm putt. I guess I never even thought about that aspect of Lightning Storm, because usually the ad nauseum player is just discarding like 40 lands, so even if you try to discard a land, they just discard another land. But the fact that our opponent only had exactly enough lands to kill our Gideon with how they played it means that maybe that would have been relevant. Yeah, so I'm just so used to thinking Lightning Storm is dead. I honestly, and this probably sounds silly, I honestly never even realized it had that redirection text on there. I'm just so used to it being discard all your lands and kill someone that I didn't actually realize that was That was part of how it works. So you're right. I think that might have mattered in that scenario because our opponent only had one land to discard. Well, no, yeah. I guess it would have. I guess that would have worked. I think. Yeah, so I guess we deserve to lose for that anyway. Yeah, I didn't actually realize that you could redirect Lightning Storm. And I've played against it a million times. I've just never had it be relevant because they're usually discarding so many lands. So, like, sure, you discard your land to redirect it, but then they're just like, oh, okay, we discard another land, so we direct it to where we want it to go. Huh. Interesting. I don't think it works like that. I think you're just redirecting the entire spell, right? So you discard a land, put 2 charge counters on it. You can choose a new target for it. So you're choosing a new target for Lightning Storm. So our opponent casts Lightning Storm at our Gideon for 3 damage. We discard our land, and we say, all right, Lightning Storm, instead of Gideon, go at Lab Maniac. And then our opponent's like, oh, well, we discard our land, put it back at Gideon. But in that scenario, since our opponent only had 1 land, if we waited, our opponent discards their land, and then we'd redirect and kill Lab Maniac instead, since they didn't have a second land in hand because it was Serum Visions. I think that's my understanding of how that works. I don't think you just get to ping 2 damage at Lab Maniac and the rest goes at Gideon. I think you're redirecting the entire spell, if I'm reading that correctly. That's what it sounds like to me. Opponent maybe killing us. Spoils of the Vault. Well, now that I know there's redirect ability, maybe it's worth making people play out Lightning Storm, because I think some people might not even realize that, and they might just discard all of their lands. Yeah, if our opponent has a land, we're dead here, I believe. I believe. Or a Spirit Guide. That also does it. Spirit Guide. Ad nauseum. Alright, so let's just count the lands. Let's count along the way. 1 land. 2 lands. 3 lands. Is our opponent stopping? 4 lands, 5 lands. How many lands do they need to kill us? Six lands, 7 lands, 8 lands, 9 lands, 10 lands, 11 lands, 12 lands. So 24 plus 3? Does that mean we don't die here? Can they win with Lab Maniac? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we'll see. I guess we make them play it out. Prism. Okay. Oh, it looks like they just have Lab Maniac kill anyway. They have the blue mana left for Serum Visions. So I think they got us. Yeah. I don't think they could have Lightning Stormed us. There's Lab Maniac. And now they just Serum Visions, and that does it. Got the Lab Maniac kill. Oh, well, Ad Nauseam is legit a super bad matchup for us. So it is a super, super hard matchup, even with one of our best draws in Game 1. And, I mean, I guess it was a contested ending of Game 1. It's still just a super, super hard matchup. So we end up, well, there's not really a way to... Typically, it's not easy to use Path to disrupt their combo. So the good news is we end up 4-1, only losing to one bad matchup, which is solid. That gets us 4 chests. Let me see. We are supposed to buy, how many tickets do I have? I got to make sure I have enough ticks in my account. All right, I got enough ticks. So I will buy the other 4 chests. We will open 8 chests because we're going to celebrate not just going 4-1, which is awesome, but we're going to get these other 4 chests because I feel like we did the right thing in that scenario. So we're going to get the other 4 chests as if we had won the league, even though we didn't. So, oh man, there's a ton of cards in there. Why is there a million cards in there? Why do these all have a million cards? Oh, does this have... So I think the deck was actually pretty sweet. I'm pretty happy with how it worked. And our record was good. We got to do a nice thing for someone with Moto issues. So the kids are eating tonight thanks to Martyr Proc, which seems like an actually like semi-legit deck. It was good in Budget Magic. It was good again tonight. And now maybe this is where our karma comes through. I don't want to sell my Drowned Catacombs, GoBots. Maybe this is where the karma comes through. We're going to open our complete... We're going to open our complete sets. I don't want to... Yes, please remove those cards. Thank you, GoBots. All right. Thanks to a kind donation from Karma, we're opening 8 chests tonight, so this is it. Let's get our complete set. Let's get something super sweet. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about these chests. I'm feeling good. We got 8 to open. 8 chests to open, so let's head over here. 8 chests to go. So, chest number 1. Come on. Come on, complete set. Come on, complete set. We get 15 play points, Gaze of Granite, which... Please don't play this card. We played that in the Necrotic Ooze deck, the Vizier Ooze combo. Oh man, it is not good. It is not as good as it looks. And it doesn't even look very good. Thrashing Lizard. Alright, no complete set yet. No complete set yet. But we got 7 more to go. 7 more chances at the complete set. Ooh, double rare. Big Al's Archive, Elhammerit's Archive. Really fun build-around card. Utopia Tree. The original Sylvan Carry added, except bad. Also, Frilled Sandwalla. Alright, no real value yet, but we still got 6 more. We got 6 more for our complete set. 6 more for our complete set. Avatar of Might, Bloodline Necromancer, Tenacious Hunter. Alright, not a complete set. We still got 5. 5 more to go. Come on. Come on. 20 play points, Commune with Dinosaurs, Demolish. Well, 20 play points. We can add them to our play point pile. So these are our last 4. These are our Karma chests. Brought to us by Karma, literally with the $10 donation, telling us to get chests. Come on. Something good. Ah, Thoughtseize! Thoughtseize, I don't know if it's as good as it was because of Iconic Masters, but still, that's original Thoughtseize. Karma chest number 1. Coming through, I think. What is the price on an original Thoughtseize? 7.35 tick. 7.35. Not bad. Not bad. By far the best card we've opened. Also, Overchase Daredevil, Implement of Examination. So, Karma chest number 1. Looking good. Come on. 3 more Karma chests. We get Final Judgment, Mega Trader of Mortals, and Renegade Gateway. Kamigawa chest. Kamigawa. 2 more to go. 2 more Karma chests. Come on. Complete set. Oh, I thought this was like a Wasteland, but it's an Endless Sands. Silk Weaver Elite, Stinging Shot. All right, last one. Last one. Come on, complete set. It's our last chance from our Karma chest. Come on, one time Wizards, one time Moto. Aven Mind Sensor. Might get a lot of standard cards. Aven Mind Sensor, Seraph of Suns, and Untrash of Trest. So, not bad, not bad, not bad. I think we had another donation. Donations are just rolling in. The Thoughtseas was pretty sweet. Silex with a $4 donation. Sorry I ruined your 5-0. Thanks for conceding there. Well, Silex, congrats on the 5-0. And I think conceding was the right thing to do. So no worries. I know what it's like to get got by Moto bugs. So don't feel bad. Well, you know what? This is not a good plan. Let me. The spew, as Nummy would call it. We should not be opening a Vintage Masters booster. That's such a horrible plan. I know it's a horrible plan, but I'm still tempted to do it because there's like Black Lotuses and Time Walks. I'm not opening all. There's no drafts right now, so I would just sell them. We'll open 3 of them. I'm gonna save 9 of them. We'll open 3. We'll open 3. Karma. We're gonna open 3 Vintage Masters boosters. Actually, I think I got 3 of these, or I think I got 3 of them for doing the Streamer Showdown thing. So it's kind of right that we open them here. So we're gonna just open 3 of them. And see if the karma comes through. Vintage Masters 1. No karma. Our rare is Sea Drake. Probably pretty expensive in paper because it's from some crazy portal set. No good uncommons. If we were drafting, what would we first pick out of this chest? That's a good question. If we were drafting, probably just take Sea Drake, I guess. I mean, it is a big flyer. Actually, no. Maybe take Grizzled Fate. Something like that. All right, 2 more. Come on. Black Lotus. Black Lotus. Black Lotus. Control Magic. This is actually a good pack, though. Control Magic. High Tide. Flame Tongue Kavu. Some good build-arounds. Aquamoeba. Good for the Madness deck. Well, last chance. Last chance for something good. This is it. This is it. The end of the stream. The end of the openings. The end of everything. Rafellos Llanowar Emissary. Not a Black Lotus. Dark Hatchling. We'd probably take Battle Screech and then get punished for it. Frantic Search is very good. Rafellos is super powerful, but yeah, I'd probably just first pick Rafellos, actually. Rafellos is very strong. Yeah, definitely a good draft pack. Good card, good card, good card, good card. Not very good card. Anyway, I think that does it for tonight, boys and girls. I think that wraps it up. Did I ever try playing Cocoa Wisps? I have not tried playing Cocoa Wisps, but it sounds like it could be fun. It's like Cocoa with Flicker Wisps and Wasteland Stranglers, kind of like Abzan Hate Bears. That sounds really cool. Nah, we're not opening anymore. Not opening anymore. I don't actually have all the Dragon Skull Summits. They're gone. Gone and gone. And some of them are other lands as well. Oh man, losing my voice. Well, that was a fun one. So the deck was good. Martyr, Proc, definitely powerful. We had some entertaining matches, had some fun stuff. So I think that's gonna bring us to the end for tonight. So huge thanks to everyone who donated. Sorry for freaking everyone out with the concession there, but I think it was the right thing to do. Thanks for all the donations to everyone who donated. Awesome News, Silex, Karma, Shuka Plays, James, Maxi Pads, Ball Bags. Awesome dude. I said that one. Meandering Tower Shell. Thank you, everyone. So we will be back on Thursday, 6 Eastern time, so an hour earlier than tonight, normal time on Thursday with another one, playing some more sweet jank. I don't think we'll be holiday cubing on the next stream, but we definitely are doing one. Special holiday cube stream with Tomer. We're going to do a team draft, which should be really cool. So you all are amazing. Thank you so much for hanging out, donating, subscribing, just having fun. It was a blast. It's always a pleasure. So we'll be back on Thursday. Have a wonderful evening. In the meantime, check out the replay YouTube if you miss any of this stream or any of the old streams. Normal YouTube, Against the Odds, featuring some Garricks coming out tomorrow. Keep an eye out for that as well. Merch page, get the new t-shirt featuring the I Heart Jank t-shirt. So anyway, everyone, I think we just got another donation on the way out the door. One more donation, last donation of the night. We have a $5 donation from Thevin. Says, thanks for the great night. Thevin420. Well, thank you so much for the donation, Thevin. Have a wonderful night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You all are amazing. We'll be back on Thursday with another one, and I will talk to you all soon.